It rotates. Roll up the gas and go straight to the moon. I swear I'm a stoner. I give you take shrooms. I live in the moment. Ain't worried about shit. We chasing the bag. Bang on my tip. Bro gave me gas. I had me for the what and a half. You know the sip. She said she a virgin, but she finna strip. I hit from the back. I'm making it clap. Block with a three. I swear that's my strap. Play on my gang. Get with the attack. I made it in the cloud. Talk out his neck. I make this shit snap. Spit me bars and no rap counts. Go for the plug. He said in the back. I got so long. I'm getting it back.
Roll the pack up. We gon' smoke it to the face. Already out, but we gon' smoke it anyway. You coming around my way. She said she wanna run away. Wait a minute, bitch, I told you to behave. I make sure every day. Wanna roll with me, gotta keep your pussy clean. I'm a beater now and then I show some lean. Get your wife for free, that's target presents for my team. And your baby, they want your fucking body leak. Wanna roll with me, gotta keep that pussy clean. Yo, new music, yo, my boy marking that thing, what's poppin'? New music coming soon, love to hear it. I gotta figure out a way to stay on this. Oh wait, cause I can see this chat. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh
I ain't fucking with no rubber unless shit that bitch. I call my phone again, I promise you can block quick. Bitch, I'm right back in the trap, I'm done with punching clocks. Make it funky in the kitchen when we made a rush. Bitches think I'm Asian, I be on toting chops. I'm a porn star before I shoot it, had the cop kick. I'm a porn star, so when you see me, know I pop shit. I don't come with Glock shit, they jam and get you not quick.
Keep it a stack.
I be speed racing.
How everybody doing tonight? Waiting for our special guest to come back through. Yep. Yep. Niggas think my making noise, but we don't know you. Niggas think my rap is cow. We got bad in the trunk, bitches bad in the front. You niggas lucky. You say you blow me. I'm trapping, bumping all night. Your shit been moving slowly. Hanging with the broskies. CMD and hurting like your whole knees. I be sneaking. Get your picture, little piece of the dick, then she find it. Ankle speed racing, fucking on your hoe, yeah, her back aching. Counting all this cash, man, my hands shaking. Dunking on your back, yeah, her ass shaking. Look at that move. Kick, though. Get the bag and flip it, don't spin that shit, bro. Keep your money, jack it up, don't give it to these hoes. They gon' fuck around and they gon' fuck your hoes. Smoking big blunts, no cap. Speed race. What up, that boy Kevo in there, bitch? It's poppin'. Oh, my fault, that boy Malik. Chilling. That's what's up, bro. How campus is? Now that you know, everybody back for some reason. Yeah, I know that's in the C-cell. I gotta excuse me, I'm eating, but I ain't eat shit all day. Bro gave me the gifts, I put it up for resale. Never care before, so why you wishing me well? Niggas tryna ride the wave with a bunch of seashells. Niggas not my husband, now they ringing the bell. I was on the road, not even home to see mail. Got another load, I got these bags to resell. Drip on me, can't find a set of stuff for retail. I got this drip on me that you can't find in the store. I swear you find me walking with a slutty hoe. She gripping on the dick, yeah, she like to spit. She suck it quick, yeah, don't
got a bag for it. I know that she's so fucking horrid. I pass it to my bro and he gon' fucking switch. Yeah, you know I'm fucking with a savage clip.
I'm a big smash already. Shit dead for real. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Fucking, it's stupid that y'all back on campus knowing that there's a whole ass pandemic, but you know, who cares about safety and all when there's money to be made? Retail. And stuff for retail. To the face. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the whatchamacallit. She's not showing me the Facebook. Read on come against me.
When the sky is falling, or when you wanna sign in, drip on me, baby. Drip on me, baby. I know this not an option, but diamonds like wrist we are in. When we're free, baby, come drip on me.
Find this little stuff for retail. Alright, so I got that up. This shit hard. Needed song request. Needed. Oh wait, hold on. There's a command for that. Right. I gotta get my damn laptop so I can actually do these commands and shit right. I'll get a better laptop because this shit be tweaking. He said he needed. I got it. Go out.
Southside shit. Southside is out to get it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Southside shit.
Gas hit like a little kick. Smoke strong, can't pass that shit. Eat it up, she gon' suck that dick. Freaky bitch, come drink my speed. But she hate when I call her bitch. Talk fast, we make big rich. Talk tough, you don't catch your space. Meanwhile, I'm in the stars. I'm so hot, they can land it on Mars. Niggas candy, I'm popping in bars. Every famous for driving the cars. I'm lit. Take shit to the moon real quick. I was fucking on gas with this bitch. Yeah, I'm feeling how much split. I ain't got time to zoo. Yo, so can't fuck my crew. Ski, she eat up like food. Damn rich man, I'm so smooth. You be fucking on the bitch real quick. She like that shit, I fuck on quick. How you pump past the flick? Ain't D, I'm getting that strip. Fuck with it, she gon' fall on the dick. She a cheerleader. She fucking the D, couple of tumble. My shit split just like the hive. I be with the honey just like I'm a bomber. The trap is a White House where the shooters and the nigga feeling Obama. No drama. We gorillas in the zoo with the llamas. Yeah.
Mothers.
Say your mama, don't give a fuck with no comma. Cause she's a mom. When I hop out of that song, any problems I'ma solve it. That's on my own. Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Yeah, she a free, she gon' eat it up, eat it up. Fuck, she like I treat her. So wait, I call her the treat her. That's like shit.
They get like a little kinky.
Smoke strong, can't catch that shit. Eat it up, she gon'
Suck
suck
that
that dick.
dick.
Pretty bitch, go
Check my spit. But shit when I call her bitch.
Talk fast when you make big rich. Talk tough, you don't catch this bitch. Meanwhile, I'm on the stars. I'm so hot, they can land it on Mars. Niggas candy, I'm popping these bars. Every family for driving these cars. I'm lit. Take shit to the moon real quick. I was fucking on gas in this bitch. Yeah, I'm feeling hot by this wheel. I ain't got time to zoo. Really gonna hop on the beat. Started out first and I turned. Niggas candy, I'm popping these bars. Every family for driving these
Can't do
cars.
that.
I'm lit. Take shit to the moon
No,
real quick.
can't do that. This shit. My fault.
Freak, she sucking too perfect.
My fault.
She just squirting all over the bed in the sheet.
She shot her free.
I'ma go back to the team. Tonight and deep. She told me she wanted the bomb. Looking so good, I can't do no wrong. I'm putting up so she got on her thumb. So my man make her favorite song. I'm putting up so she got on her thumb. Baby, she got on her thumb. I'm getting the cup. She tapping me out, turns it down. She said she got us on the head.
How many perks did you take?
I'm getting to the bed, she can't relate. I told her get that pussy out my face. Stopping me, I told her pick up the pace. I got the gas, but I'm still doing the race. These niggas doubted me, but I got faith. Run to the rest, just go get a race.
Run the racks.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to the race. She like my arm from the face. How we run up the gate, I run in the bag and live in the lake. I'm on the way to many race. I'm running this way. You know, make that good day. I'm having that bag.
What do you need?
I whip out my shit, she get on her knees. I'm fucking too hard, she begging me please. I'm running this gas, I'm making this sneeze. Knocking this shit out the park, get this shit out of the trees. Ha baby, this shit for the bill, please. Yeah, stuff like shit.
Get like a little band kick. Smoke girl, can't catch that shit.
eat it up, she gon' suck that dick. Freaky bitch come drink my speak, but she hate when I call her bitch. Talk back when you meet Big Rich. Talk to me, gon' catch this bitch. Meanwhile, I'm a star. I'm a hot nigga landed on Mars. Niggas candy, I'm popping these bars. They prevent me from driving these cars. I'm lit. Take shit to the moon real quick. I was smoking on gas in this bitch. Yeah, I'm feeling a hot as well. I can't take it to the zoo.
Ashley, let me go see. Let me go see something real quick. I'll be right back. And we back. Oh, we back, and we back. Okay, let's see. Where my phone at? I'm sorry about that. Where we at with it? Boom. We just heard that Needed by Stone Mountain. It disconnected from the fucking bullshit somewhere. Them topics, bro. I'm waiting for Destiny to join so we can hit him. She should be joining in a couple minutes. I got you though.
You don't like my influence. I'm a life in this music. Ain't no man can't do it. It's my regular sword. Got it jamming with me. Make it bring she fluent. Can't you see what I'm doing? Can't you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Like a race. I just run to the race and I'm running it up. Crash. For the snakes, if I catch one, then I'm chopping them up. Crash. For the tank, if I run into me, I'm rolling them up. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Gotta dig this shit way too easily. I be kicking the cup. Yeah. All my niggas gon' ball like honest. They gon' ball like the bucks. Yeah. All the eyes in the building looking at me. I'm knowing it's up. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't. I'm up on the bus. Yeah. And the bags ain't coming in from the trucks. Yeah. I see these little green bags in my trunks. Yeah. You don't see it, but just know that it's tucked. Yeah. Got these little green nuts, call them buds, yeah. Rolling up a stain, this ain't no blunt, yeah. Got a couple trees, then ain't for lunch, yeah. Got a couple bays and done some sluts, yeah. Like a race, I just run to the race and I'm running it up, grass. Full of snakes, if I catch one, then I'm chopping them out, gas. I'm opening this bitch up. I'm rolling them up, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. Gotta dig in this shit way too easily. I been kicking the cup, yeah. All my niggas gon' ball like honest. We gon' ball by the bucks, yeah. All the eyes in the building looking at me. I'm knowing it's up, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. Don't give a fuck, yeah. Chasing the bucks, yeah. Play with me, you gon' get fucking touched, yeah. Got 10 in this Glock plus 1. Gon' put you 6 feet, yeah. Not talking Corona. I touch your bitch and now she moaning. I'm on the microphone performing. Can't fuck with me, I'm the lonely stoner. Smoking all these paper planes, yeah, I feel like Wiz. I just run to the rest and I'm running it up, grass. Full of snakes, if I catch one, then I'm chopping them up, yes. Full of tank, if I run into me, I'm rolling them up, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. Gotta dig in this shit way too easily. I been kicking the cup, yeah. All my niggas gon' ball like honest. We gon' ball by the bucks, yeah. All the eyes in the building looking at me, I'm knowing it's up, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah.
All right, we back.
never lacking.
Yeah.
Pistol packing, never
Yeah,
lacking.
nigga. This pack.
Pistol packing, never lacking. Bitch ass nigga. Pistol packing, never lacking. Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Killer. Killer.
Stone Cold Killer, man. I ain't gonna say this shit twice.
I ain't gotta say this shit twice. You ain't even have to say it once. You knew that shit already, though. But we ain't talking about
it. Pistol packing, never lacking. Come for fun and get the packing. Brand new packing, no I'm taxing. Straight just hit me, told them tagging. Niggas tapping, bitches tapping. Yo, ho, call me, beat that back and ass was clapping. Something nasty, call Outcast, that ass is Jackson. Bitch, I'm smoking killer, tattoos made me realer. I came from the griller, I came from the thriller. My brother is realer.
then your whole team touch that pussy, make it creep. Go inside it bleed. Tattoos on my thing.
Ain't smoking paper planes. Nothing good came without pain. Staying in me brain till I go insane. Ain't trying to train a hoe, that shit scary, bro. I make eat the pussy even if it's hairy, though. Nasty niggas said I do it for the bitches. Chasing riches lead you to the grave. I'ma play my own game. Paper play, Poppy is my name. And my claim to fame is my brain. My life a movie, frame for frame. I had to start coughing, bro. That's the verse. Nigga. Okay.
Life a movie, frame for frame.
Pistol packing, never lacking. Come for fun and get the backing. Brand new packing, no I'm taxing. Straight just hit me, told them tagging. Niggas tapping, bitches tapping. Yo, ho, call me, beat that backing. Ass was clapping, something nasty. Call Outcast, that ass is Jackson.
Pistol packing, never lacking. Can't go, I can't break my trap. And might go cop that new like mansion. Have it on my hip like fashion. Yo, till last, you niggas ain't lasting. Swivel up, but I ain't crashing. If it's dirty, you know we ain't lacking. Come through, spit like a dragon. Hey, this shit's woo. Let me see, what time is it? 8:40. Go ahead and get that up in there for sure. Okay, make sure that. All right, I'm fucking with it. Let's get it. Sweep him under the rug.
Acting by night. He going crazy. She said she popping the pills for real. Shot this shit ever occurred. Come in the room and start going crazy. Shake your little ass, twerk. I cannot get this shit out for free. You know you gotta do work. We sweep it under the rug. She got that stiff behind skirt. We put your mouth on the shirt. No, I've been selling the word. And she a person. We spend the block.
What's up?
Welcome.
Oh, what's up? I'm eating right now.
I cannot get this shit out for free. You know you gotta do work. We sweep it under the rug.
I went out.
She got that stiff behind skirt.
Well, I didn't go out.
No, I've been selling the word. And she a person. We spend the block.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
What's
It's
up?
still here like a like an echo.
What's up? I'm eating right now.
Yeah, me too.
I cannot get this shit out for free. You know you gotta do work. We sweep it under the rug.
I went out.
She got that stiff behind skirt.
Well, I didn't go out.
No, it's too loud. It is too loud. I just turned it off. Hold on, I can't hear you. It's still here like a like an echo. What up?
Did I fix it? I can't hear nothing. Who is that? Who is Spaghetti?
All right, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Wait, where you going? You gotta.
Wait, what we gotta do?
You gotta tell them about what you going.
What I'm going through. I have a best friend.
Okay.
She's been my best friend for like since college. We've been friends for like 5 years right now.
Okay.
I mean, you can. If you want
She's
to.
mad at me.
You can if you want to.
She's mad at me because I told her that I was coming down here to spend time with my siblings, and I was gonna go see her after I was done. She's
Right.
watched my Snapchat. She watches my Snapchat and she sees that I posted I was in Statesboro. Then she texts me and said, "I see you in Statesboro. That's fine." And I said, "I'm gonna come see you whenever I'm done. Spending time with my family." Then next thing you know is she said, "You don't." I said, she was like, "No, you don't have to come see me." So I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna let you tell me. If you say no, I'm not gonna come. So I spent the time with my sister that's right here, and I spent time with my cousins, and we had a good time. We got matching sisters rings for Valentine's Day. I enjoyed myself with her because I needed to have
As
some
you should,
spending
yeah.
time. Right. And I went out to dinner with my cousin and her boyfriend that she was with just a minute ago.
Right.
She texts me and start going off me talking about, "Oh, you supposed to be my best friend. You should have came and saw me and this and that." And
Wait.
where my phone at?
Like she texted you after y'all just spent time
Yeah, she
together?
texted.
Wait,
I'm about to.
hold on before you continue. Jaquan, where's the link at so I can send it to other people? Do I just send them the same link that you sent me?
No, don't do that. I'll send you the link that you send to other people.
Okay.
All right, I got you. But go ahead.
So basically, she texted me. I'm gonna read you the text message. It's not that long.
Okay.
She said, "I see you're down here, but it's fine." I said, "I'm with my sister right now. I'm going to come see you after we get done hanging out." She said, "Don't." I said, "Okay." She said, "I'm not feeling good anyways. I'm in the emergency room." I said, "What's going on with you?" Because right now I'm with my sister. And we was, doing stuff. And I said, "I'm going to come see you." Then she texts me when I was at dinner and said, "You might not hear from me for a while." And I'm like, "What's going on?" Then she was like, "I'm having abnormal bleeding." She said, "I'm having a normal bleeding in her uterus or whatever, but I really want to cut everyone off because I give myself 100% to everyone, and what I get in return, nobody gave a fuck to even check up on me." I said, I never even knew she was in the hospital because she never told me she was in the hospital. She should have called me and told me she was in the hospital. And I would have been like, "Okay, I'll make some rearrangement and come see you." You didn't tell me anything. You just gave me attitude. And then she's talking about, regardless of anything, you are my best friend. I would have dropped everything for you. I would have found you, came to you. I'm always there for you, regardless of your attitude or anything. Even if I'm all the way in the States, I make sure you're okay.
You gotta slow down.
I'm sorry.
Probably don't understand what you're saying.
So I'm just mad.
I understand. Go ahead.
I'm mad. I'm like real mad right now.
I understand.
So like that's why I'm acting that way, because I'm pissed. And I'm just like, I'm always there for you when you need me to vent for you, or when there's things that you going through. I'm always there for you. So for you to try to put that on me and make me feel like the bad guy is kind of messed up, because it's like every time you call me, I'm there. Every time you need me, I'm there. So it's like for you to even do that, it's like trying to say like I'm being a bad friend, and you're kind of coming off like, "Oh, my siblings are not important." Then you know what I mean, and my siblings are important to me.
As they should
be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then she started going on for me talking about whatever, child. And I said, "Okay, whatever." I'm just kind of just tired of it. I'm just tired of, it's just.
All right. Well, from my point of view, there's a lot of miscommunication because she's mad that you didn't come see her when she was in the hospital, even though you didn't know she was in the hospital. I don't know how you feel about apologizing.
I'm a type of person, I'm a forgiving person, because I got more close to God a little bit. Learning how to forgive people, even if I don't get the apology. But like, I'm tired of kissing her butt. It's always, every time it's like I'm not doing the right thing. I'm always doing something wrong, or I'm not doing right. And every time like I'm not doing right, I always apologize. But it's like, now I'm at a point where I'm just tired of doing it. Like, it's annoying. It gets aggravated. She knows for a fact I will come and see her. Like, and she knew I was coming down here. She knew, because I told her on the phone when I was in Burnsville. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna come see you when I come down there." I didn't know anything what she was going on because she never told me. So it just, for her to sit there and do that and talk about I never check up on her and this and that, it just kind of like, it's a slap in my face.
All right.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Well, next time you see her, just I would say clear the air and just tell her that you had Just tell her what really happened, like how
I
she
tried
affected you.
to. I tried. She's not. We're both cancers.
What does that mean?
We both just, when it comes to like attitudes and stuff, it don't. We will never hear each other's point of view because she's gonna always think she's right, basically.
And you're gonna always think you're right.
Yep, and it would never work out.
Okay, so if that's the case, then the best thing you can do is just tell her how you feel and have her do with the information what she will.
That's just stubborn as fuck. We are.
I don't believe in the zodiac sign.
Cancers.
Who is Spaghetti Hoe? Is that Taylor?
No, that's Kevin.
I care
I
about her
didn't
and
know.
stuff. But
Cancers are hard.
I care about her and stuff, but I came here to have fun and stuff like that, and
Yeah, don't let her fuck up
it's
your
like
little
bring
trip.
my mood down. Yeah, and
None but good vibes. It's New Year.
Yeah.
All that bad energy was left last year.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn how to keep people in the past now, because obviously just keeping people, it ain't working out.
Yeah, don't let anybody hold you back.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Sorry if I was talking too fast. I was just mad.
I understood. It wasn't too fast. I could comprehend.
But still wish Shotty good energy.
Thank you, Marcus. 9630. Whoever that is.
It's Marcus.
Yeah, like don't end the friendship on like hateful shit. Just let her know that what she doing is not gonna fly no more. Like you still fought her, but she just being selfish. Selfish and arrogant.
Very. And it's like you can't make me stop what I'm doing with my sister. Cause I'm trying to build a bond with my sister right here. So it's like we already made plans, or don't do that. We already made plans. When I came down here. I came down here to see her and then see my best friend. But it's like,
so you came down here to see your best friend.
No, I came down here to see you, child. Don't do that.
No, you
don't try to switch it. Don't try to switch it.
Stop. I'm kidding. Stop. Listen. Didn't she just say that she came down here to see me and her best friend?
I mean, like, come, say hey and stuff, but I was still, I was with her the whole day.
I got you.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with you seeing your best friend. I don't mind it.
But I'm just saying, like, she can't be selfish, because she's always like that. She don't want me. I don't know what the world we wrong with her sometimes.
Yeah, it sounds like she's possessive.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, ain't going. I think you should still go. Well, have you seen her since, or have you seen her
since I came down here?
Mm-hmm.
No, because she said she didn't want to see me.
She just got down here today, so she's only been down here for like a few hours.
For a couple hours.
Like,
well,
literally.
What you should do is
we went to Savannah,
yeah.
So she's only been here like
for
a few hours.
All right. Well, get you some rest, and if you feel like seeing her tomorrow or whenever you feel like you want to see her, just pop up on her.
You're right. I do that.
And then tell her, don't tell her that you come to see her till you there.
Right.
Face or she should know family first. There's not much you can do with somebody that's possessive.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna listen to reason.
It's really not. I told her I didn't even know she was in the hospital until she posted on Snapchat. And I saw it and I was like, is everything okay?
Hidden? What the hell? Oh, hurting. I'm like, she obviously hidden. What?
And it's okay to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody hurts.
Did you got a boyfriend?
No.
Oh. Yeah, that's.
Why you say like
that? That's.
Why you say it like that? Oh.
Cause that just make it worse. Cause she's lonely and possessive. So when she don't get what she wants,
you're not lonely and possessive.
That's what it is, though.
Because you're single does not make you lonely,
right?
All right, let me just explain what I just heard. She got mad at you because you wanted to spend time with your family instead of her.
Right. Like she just said, basically she was saying like, oh, I dropped everything for you and come see you. But I was like, I just told you I was with my sister.
Is she your only child?
Nah. But she's the only like, no, she's not the only child. But all her siblings are grown up. Like they out the house,
Oh,
got kids and stuff like that. So basically she's
she's
like the only person.
she's
Yeah.
definitely lonely. You just need a hug. She just want a hug.
Yeah. And then she's talking about having attitude. And I was like, I don't have an attitude. It's just don't come at me like that. If you want to talk to me in a mature way and let me know. But if I'm trying to tell you what's going on, you should understand. Don't tell me whatever. You know what I mean? Then I tell you you don't care about my feelings.
Exactly.
So that's why I just kind of was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone for right now.
But yes, what's her name? No, I ain't. Shorty is definitely lonely. She's going through a lot of shit right now.
Can we call
I'm
her
not
Becky?
there.
Becky.
And then she just how long she been in the hospital?
I don't even know. I just literally just found out.
Oh, you can't go to the hospital unless you family.
Right.
Well,
I was
you
going.
can
I didn't even
FaceTime her.
know. I said, oh, so what the fuck Becky was trying to do?
Um, do you know why she's in the hospital?
She said she has a uterus, something in her uterus.
A blood clot?
Mm,
She don't know. I think she's bleeding in her uterus or something like
Sounds
that.
painful.
Has a abnormal bleeding in my uterus.
Yeah.
She has an abnormal
Yeah.
bleeding.
Ooh.
Well,
Kumbaya from the window, LMA.
well,
I gotta stop. This is supposed to be serious.
That must be funny to people, I guess. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if somebody don't laugh at the pain, somebody will. Somebody else will.
Yeah, let's slide on.
Well, since you can't go see her, see if you could like send her like some flowers and then with a card or something.
I was really gonna do that, but then she used to start doing some bullshit. But
We'll do it anyway. But
okay.
and call her.
Women
Call
are
her.
too they depend too much on women's friendship. Here's what it is. Women, they treat their friends, their girlfriends, like they're their boyfriends. They want to be with them 24/7. They want to make sure they know where they are at, what they're doing, who they're with, where they're going, all of that stuff.
You don't see that as a problem?
That is a problem. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make. That is horrible.
Yeah.
Women are very possessive over everything.
The wrong things.
The wrong things.
Exactly.
I'm your friend, but you treated me like I'm your boyfriend. That's
so
not
yeah.
okay.
I like that you said you was gonna send her flowers. What you should do is you should still send them and call her, not like FaceTime her, so she can actually see you and try to clear things out with her. But don't tell her that you sending flowers. Have her be a surprise.
That sounds like a relationship, Quan.
What do you mean? She's mad. She can be, I don't want your fucking flowers. She in the hospital.
That's why you don't buy her no gift if they're in an argument right now. They need to first deal with that.
All right, call her first and then see how the vibe is, and then let that decide on what you
always
can do
get
next.
her like a card or something, like a get well or something like that. But that just sounds like a secret admirer sending her flowers.
You said y'all was best friends for what, 5 years? And you came down and you ain't see me and I'm in the hospital and you got me a card. Why would I fuck with you?
For one, because she just got into an argument with her. At this point right now, they are on total ends, like on the opposite ends of the spectrum right now in their relationship. They are not on the same page right now. First, they need to get on the same page before they can get back to where they were. Friendships have ups and downs, but they need to fix this first, and then they can do what they got to do.
Exactly. But they're not going to be able to see eye to eye through text messages.
I'm saying they can talk face to face. But she don't need to just be, she need to call her and ask her if she wants to talk. She don't need to just pull up. You don't just pull up on a female and ask them that. You pull up, that's like fighting.
Shit, just hit it out then.
Jaquan.
What?
No.
Friends fight.
Violence is not the answer.
Since when?
Jaquan.
No, I'm playing. But if all right, so this is your best friend for 5 years, right? 5 years. That's a whole college career and then some.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So how long? All right, let me ask you something. How often do y'all talk?
We talk like, I mean, whenever we get the chance to, because we both in college, we both have other stuff going on. Like I've been to myself lately, and I've been studying a lot, stuff like that. She's been doing
Yeah,
her thing, or I'll check up on her, or I'll call her and talk to her, or she'll call me, she'll talk to me about what she got going on. But it's like, I don't know, she just weird. She has a weird way of showing love sometimes, because
like
she gets
what?
mad at me. Like
How
she
she
gets
show
mad
love
at
to you?
hmm?
How she show love to you?
Like we'll like she'll check up on me. Well, she'll check up on me, ask me how my day was, and I ask about her day, or I call her or something like that, or she'll come up there and see me and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna put her business out. Just know that she come. Um, but yeah.
Okay, and how do you show love to her?
I call, but at that time I couldn't really drive on the highway because pretty much this was my first time ever driving by myself up to Statesboro.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, hey, I'm driving by myself this time. I can come up there. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know how to work the roads, and I'm just learning how to drive on the interstate and stuff like that. So
Got you.
I can go up there and see her more because she be coming to see me. So I was like, I can just make that drive. So basically, that's why. But I don't know. She kind of just threw my whole vibe, like my energy is just off.
Yeah, it's a very complicated situation you're in.
Yeah.
'Cause you can't see her, but you should go see her.
I mean, I don't think you can even have visitors.
You can't unless you're
I
immediate family.
Because I was going to go
Or
see her at her apartment, but then that's when like she was like, "Don't come see me." So I was like, "Okay." Who said?
um, let me see.
Is that it?
Yeah,
You
that's
feel
it.
better?
I feel better now.
Okay. You finna go?
You feel better?
Jaquan.
You said what?
Jaquan.
Hey, Jaquan.
Jaquan. Hey,
I feel better.
your name Shanice?
Shelly's.
Shalise.
Shelly's.
Shalise.
Shelly's.
Shalishay.
Shalashay.
Mm-mm. It's Shelly's. I'll be okay. I'm gonna pray about it.
Just call her Cha Cha.
Just call me Cha Cha.
Shalise.
Like the slide.
About the song. Just call me Cha
Oh,
Cha.
cha-cha slide. Okay, got you.
See, everybody likes it. I don't know.
How you know he liked it? He just
I was
repeated.
I was just gonna tell you.
I mean, it's easy for everybody because it's like they can remember that.
I'm good with faces, not names though.
True. Same over here sometimes.
You remember my name?
Yeah, so I appreciate you for coming through.
No problem. I really
sure.
enjoy this. Who's Marcus 9630?
Marcus.
Yeah.
Why don't you act who is spaghetti underscore?
Oh, who's spaghetti underscore hoe?
Kevin.
That's Kevin.
Yeah.
Me, Mark, with the scissors.
You know me, Mark. Snip, snip.
Actually, this is kind of nice. I actually like this.
Thank you.
This is gonna go on YouTube, so everything that you said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm okay with that.
It's gonna be on YouTube, Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Everybody 10 toes.
Someone said motherfuckers who take space was never meant to me.
Never meant to me.
For me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But next time you do get to see her, just explain to her the boundaries. Or set some new boundaries.
Yeah.
And if you don't follow them, that can't be your best friend.
Obviously. Yeah. You're right.
Y'all gonna do the topics?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to get into them now.
What topics?
Girl, you was just hot topic.
Actually,
Yeah.
I want to
You
know.
started it off.
Something cool.
You said what?
Girl, go. Leave. Bye.
All right. So Destiny, which one you want to hit on first?
I mean, I'm down for whatever. So whatever you want to do, we can do it.
Y'all can talk about any type of topic.
No, we got some topics. Why you got one?
What type of topics y'all have?
Girl, do you have a topic?
I don't know. I mean,
just say something.
Relationship.
Oh, she want to talk. Oh, let's talk about relationships since it's like Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
I got you. If I take space from you, I'm done. Life spaces is out enough.
That's you, Mark.
Yeah, that's you. If you don't want to live with me, I don't know what you're doing. But all right, let's start with resistant temptation. That seems like a good one.
That's just how I feel
every day, so I got space. That's just how I feel.
He said that with his chest, y'all.
I don't see nobody every day. Get a mirror. Okay. So how would I start this?
You said resist temptation.
Mm-hmm. Resistant temptation is very challenging when you're not mentally strong to understand what's going on.
Can we get into like what temptation?
I'm waiting on 35 for marriage. Bro, that's okay. That is okay.
It's the unknown.
What is temptation? Temptation is See, because everybody is not tempted by the same things. So I'm trying to find a good definition for it.
First of all, okay, so who asked that question?
Spaghetti hoe.
So can the spaghetti hoe, can he like elaborate on a little bit more so we can get the conversation rolling?
Yeah. What do you mean by what are your temptations that you want to resist? Basically, Kevin. Bro, I said I could play music.
Where you going? Where he stay at?
Hope you ain't tell me no damn paragraph.
Where he stay at?
Can you hear the music?
What he's saying? Yeah, I can hear the music.
Is it loud? Too loud?
He stay in Copper Beach. You spend the night? Sure. Bye. Aren't you leaving tomorrow?
He ain't saying nothing.
Oh, where you staying tomorrow?
Hey, you want me to stay with you?
No, I'm just asking.
I'll stay with you tomorrow.
Answer the phone, bitch. You're not calling me. He did call me. Yo.
So basically, how do you answer the phone, bitch? You're not calling me. Oh damn, that shit way behind.
shit like 5 minutes behind. Let me turn this shit down. Is it echoing this shit?
No.
All right, cool. So basically, I was asking, like, how do you deal with temptations, and how do you resist temptations, or do you give in to your temptations? Basically, when you're presented with temptation, how do you deal with it?
Okay, that's a better question, or a better way to look at it. How I deal with temptation is like I said this earlier before I even started the stream. It's like I look at it from a pros and cons type of standpoint. I think about how it would affect me and my other parts of my life if I do go through with it and if I don't.
Thanks.
And I just think about if I really need to do this, or if I just want to do this, if it can wait, or if I should just reflect on it.
Who's to say we shouldn't give in to our wants? Life is short.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but what you want is not always what you need.
How do we know what we need?
You don't.
Exactly.
But you know what you want, and you know how it can affect you.
If I know what I want and I don't know what I need, shouldn't I just do what I want?
No.
I don't even.
Why would you just say that one more time? Just make sure I heard you right.
If I know what I want, I want to make a lot of money. I want to spread love. I want to smoke a lot of weed.
Gotcha.
Why would I not smoke weed? Why would I stay with a 9-to-5 job? And why would I be a hateful ass nigga?
Because you are comfortable in your position.
What they want me to be.
No. See, life gets better when you start progressing and doing better, and when you start to find things that keep you leveled and it just keep you static. It may seem
life gets
better when you progress. You are presented with new things. You are put yourself around new surroundings, new people.
I said define better.
I told you better. I'm giving you all the reasons that life gets better, nigga.
How does life get better, Jaquan?
How does life get better?
That's what I'm asking.
Life gets better when you trust your intuition. Nobody knows you better than yourself. Nobody knows what you need. Nobody knows what's best for you other than you.
So I got a question. Do you believe in God?
I do.
You do? So what you just said was that nobody knows you better than yourself. Wouldn't God know you better than you?
God is a part of you. God is a part of everybody.
So okay, so what do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? Okay. God is present in everybody. This is my standpoint on God, right? I look at it as if God is your good conscience, and temptation is basically the devil. Put further, you don't understand.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree? I mean, you don't really. Why don't you agree with it?
It's because, temptations, they're not always from the devil, because the devil is not.
I'm not saying that they're always from the devil, but I'm saying that what's better for you.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that is. But because it's hard, it's a vague statement that I made. It was a vague statement, but basically, when you're presented with two choices, right?
You have something that you can benefit from and something that you won't benefit from. But what you could benefit from may not be as fun as what could hurt you. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
The benefit from might not be as fun as what can hurt you. Yeah, so it's essentially resisting temptation and denying short-term pleasures for a long-term satisfaction.
Exactly.
So you're saying that is life being better, getting long-term satisfaction.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want long-term satisfaction?
Yes, but not everybody thinks about the long-term rewards of what's going on. Everybody wants something immediately and fast.
Okay, so I think it's better for us to talk about this with like a temptation, like a specific temptation. And the temptation that everybody goes through every single day is sex. The temptation to have sex. So
Right.
I don't even know how to even.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, but sex is good, right? Sex feels good to a lot of people, right?
Sex is life.
It makes you happy. It makes you feel good. But in that moment, like it's just for a little short moment, right?
I don't want to say short, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, I don't even.
But sex is also
sex. Well, it depends on how you look at sex because
no, Marcus. I took it there, but they did not have to go there because they know exactly what I mean.
Okay. So
there's no 1,000 points to Quan. Get that crap out of here.
So, they shooting. Sex. It really depends on how you look at sex. Some people have sex for strictly pleasure. Other people have sex strictly to start a family or to grow a family. Some people have sex just because they can, with no attachment or no purpose for it, just simply to do the action.
Some people do it because they have traumas and they have been programmed to do it. There's a lot of really different reasons people have sex.
Yes, there's multiple reasons and multiple ways to look at what sex is.
I think most of our obsession with sex stems from like traumas in early childhood. Most of our like family households, especially mine, I'll speak for mine, it was unstable. I didn't have my father in my life. He died at 3 years old. So at that point, who am I to this world? I have to find myself and my monkey brain. So we evolved into this human ape that is able to speak and communicate and develop languages and art and government and all that shit, and decided to call themselves humans and black and Kevin Malik Christian. So, hey, so my monkey brain at 3 years old says my father's dead. I have to turn survival mode on. So my natural way of life is survival. So I'm always thinking in scarcity. My body naturally thinks in scarcity. So I've been training my mind to think in abundance. And that's why I had it tattooed prolific on my stomach. And I didn't even know that's why I was doing it in the moment. But prolific means in abundance, and everything has been drawing me towards this abundance lifestyle. When you manifest things, they come back to you in abundance.
Yes, manifestation is real.
That's damn, man. I'm so high. I kind of got lost in.
I understand.
Lost in the sauce, man.
What
were we talking about? Weren't we talking about temptation?
Temptation, yes, and how people are supposed to deal with the temptations of sex.
I was talking about kids, and sex, and I don't remember where I was going with my statement, but One of y'all pick up from
yeah, you made a good point.
We were talking about sex.
So a good way to really overcome temptations in your life is to find a more positive outlet for that energy.
Mm.
So let's say it's most of the time you get hit with the temptation to have sex is around when the sun goes down, like around 7.
Nah, mine be like when I'm at work, I'm fucking around.
This thing is said when I'm at work. All right, so I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but the temptation that overcomes me is because my love language is physical touch. I know you can't time it, but like, are you really out here just trying to fuck on something at 2:00 in the afternoon?
Some people are.
I
That's
guess.
the time I have energy. I'll be tired at
You
night.
should be at work at 2:00.
Nah, I get off at
Jaquan, everybody doesn't have the same lifestyle.
Yeah, I know.
Different lifestyles.
Nigga said yes.
Early
Bro, all right. Okay.
And people can be at work and be horny too.
That is true.
Exactly.
And want to have sex right then and
But
there.
like I said before, the best way to overcome temptation is to find a more positive outlet for that energy.
And I'm in the gym, so I just do pull-ups.
So if you're at work and you're trying to fuck on something,
do some pull-ups.
Yeah, find you something to do around your job that needs to be done. I'm looking forward to when I can. Man. What is this nigga talking about?
I don't know. We was talking.
No, got me goddamn. What the fuck was I saying?
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm gonna let you go in the car. I'm gonna still be on the other line.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Stay dangerous.
Yeah, you too, fool. What was I saying?
At 2 p.m. looking forward to my man. That's not okay. Your mind.
I feel that.
What? The book that I was reading, Think and Grow Rich, it was talking about. Hold on, let me get it out.
Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's just giving you like how to think so you can get that mentality of a rich person, wealthy person.
Okay.
Yeah, the 10th step to riches was the mystery of sex transmutation.
Sex transmutation?
Yeah.
Sounds complicated.
The emotions of sex.
The emotions?
Yes.
This may, I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but it's not that I don't catch feelings from sex, but chances are if I'm having sex with you, there's feelings there, and it depends on it depends on the sex where either they would develop into more or they would stay stagnant to where they are.
You're talking about the person? Like, what do you mean?
Like, okay, let's say you have a crush, not even a crush, somebody that you're cool with. Y'all cool with Chin. Y'all cool, y'all talking. And one fateful day, y'all end up actually having sex. Now you both explain to each other that, okay, it's just sex and this is what it is.
Somebody always catches feelings.
Exactly, because somebody's always lying.
Somebody's always lying.
So the best way to really communicate is to be honest with yourself and your partner about what the situation is.
What if at that moment you and your partner are discussing those things and y'all both come with the conclusion that this is not going to be nothing more than what it is, but then somebody catches feelings, because somebody is always going to catch feelings. In the
Then
beginning, they're saying they don't have feelings for each other and whatnot, but somebody is going to get attached, and that's going to happen.
you have to keep up the honesty. Like when something changes, you have to address it. You can't wait till somebody. You can't wait till it becomes a problem to address it.
It
Cause
sometimes just comes like really like full force, fast.
okay,
It's
and
not
when it
like a slow thing. Like sometimes it happens so fast, and then you're just with that person, and you're like, what am I doing? I like this person. You may not let the outcome go to where it could have. No way, no feelings get attached. Honesty hurts feelings, and some people not grown enough for that. It doesn't matter if people not
okay,
grown enough for that.
see,
You got to be honest. You got to be mature, and you got to make sure they know what is going on. You cannot just be lying to folks in their face. You
would
cannot
you
do that.
rather would you rather be miserable or hurt somebody's feelings?
I'd rather hurt somebody's feelings. I wouldn't hurt nobody's feelings because guess what?
But he's
You
saying
can
like,
let somebody down easy, like I don't know, like nicely.
yeah, but you also have to take into consideration that whatever you may say is not what they want to hear,
Okay, exactly.
no matter
It's
how
not
you say it
everything
or
is
how it's
not like
delivered.
life is not fair. You're not going to say everything that somebody wants to hear. That's just not what we're here on earth to do. You have to keep it real with people from the get-go. You have to be completely honest with them, and you have to let them know what it is and what it ain't from the beginning. And then you have to
Exactly.
continue to show those actions, because actions do speak louder than words. So even though you may be saying this, your actions can be totally different. So
Exactly.
what you're saying, you're lying, but your actions show how you really feel. So at the end of the day, I just feel like you might as well just go ahead and be honest. Even though your words may hurt them, they're going to see your actions anyway. Cuz you cannot hide like your actions at all. You cannot hide how you're feeling. You
Everything
just
you do has an impact on the world.
exactly. So either way, it's still something. When does it go? When it does, oh, when it does go wrong. I'm not saying you lie. You always tell the truth, but that be where it goes wrong. It never goes. It was never right from the beginning if it goes wrong.
Yeah,
Don't you think that? Don't you think that it was never right from the beginning if
a
it
lot of
goes wrong?
times that things go wrong is because somebody has a misconception of the situation.
Things go wrong
So
because things start off wrong from the get go.
exactly, being honest is being honest is harder than doing what's easy and lying to them just to make them feel comfortable and to keep them happy.
I think to be truthful with yourself, you have to be honest about everything you do. Honest,
Exactly.
open, and transparent. Gotta be hot.
If you're not honest with
Why
yourself,
didn't
you
I get a
can't be
thousand
honest.
points? He sucks. He sucks. Whatever.
Yeah.
But you learned something from me. You just
Yeah,
laughed
but
at Quan.
he learned something from me too.
How to laugh.
How to learn.
Man, F you. I don't want no point
You
five.
know, come on, man.
Anyways,
You want the nigga bag?
I teach you stuff every single day, Marcus. I keep him on the straight and narrow.
No, that's cap.
Oh, so what he be doing?
Whatever the fuck you want.
That's not okay, Marcus.
Hey. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
Next topic.
Next topic, yeah. You got it. You're right. All right, so let's talk about being disciplined.
Hey, hey.
Being
Let's talk
disciplined
about it.
is something that I'm new to and I'm trying to get better at because Mm, to be disciplined means to stay focused on your lane, like your cause. Whatever whatever you have like going on for you, you put all your time and energy into it. And these last couple weeks have been really deterring my energy to all these different places and all these different things. That's why I haven't really been streaming every day. But I'm trying to get back on track and really get this rolling. Hammer me for this.
What do you like? Do they need help being disciplined? Like, what are they just asking? What is discipline? What is being disciplined? Like, what are they asking? Because these
There,
topics are very like broad. They're not really.
the topic, well, the topic is really just to start a discussion, like how basically being disciplined on how to be disciplined, how to become disciplined, stuff like that. How does being disciplined affect you?
Oh, okay. Talk about times where you've learned you need to increase your discipline. Okay.
All right, so my first instance this year when I knew I needed to get disciplined was I woke up and I saw that my bank account was in the negative. Um, it was it was a terrible feeling. I hated it. Hope to never go back to that place again. But that just made me get back on the grind, and just try to stop spending money on stuff that's not a necessity, or stuff that I don't really need, just that I want.
Do you have a budget? Do you
I,
budget
I
yourself? Do you have a budget?
no, I'm,
That's a way that
I
you
do
can be
need to
disciplined
start
in that area.
budgeting.
Start budgeting. It, all your money should have
A
a
purpose.
place, yes, and a purpose. I know mine do. But yeah, I think being disciplined, like, because in the beginning you just be motivated, and sometimes once you lack motivation, you really have to just be consistent in what you're doing,
Yeah,
and you know, taking like changing your bad habits to good ones. Like for me, I used to only eat like once a day.
it's not
I
good.
had to stop. That's not okay. So I just, just wake up early enough in the morning before I go to class, make me some breakfast, have some lunch, eat some dinner. I feel so much better throughout the day. I don't
Yeah,
look like a little twig anymore. I just, that's one way that I started being disciplined. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, whew, I be that'd be a lot sometimes. It's been very hard lately because I just have so much going on. I have
I
too much
feel-
going on. Classes and
Do you
then
feel like you can handle?
organizations and stuff like that. I just be over it. Huh?
Do you feel like you can handle it?
I mean, yeah, I feel like God wouldn't give me anything that I couldn't handle. Like I know that like what my schedule is and stuff, all I have to do is just put it all together and just start doing what I'm supposed to do. It's very simple. I just make it complicated because I want to procrastinate. That's one thing about it. It's procrastination. That's
Yeah.
like that's
You got another book? Oh, it's one book.
it's the same book. It's let me see what they said. I forgot. Decision, the mastery. You finna use it? Yeah. 157, 157, 157. Yeah, they said that procrastination, the opposite of decision, is a common enemy that practically everybody must conquer. You're not going to ever get anywhere if you procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Procrastination is the devil.
That's easier than it sounds, or it's harder than it sounds. But procrastination is very deep rooted because you don't realize that you're procrastinating until you're not doing shit, and everything that you're supposed to do, the time is already wasted.
Exactly.
That is something that I do that I really need to stop.
That's something that I'm still working on. I feel like even though like in certain areas I am very good, I it's just like work, like homework and stuff. I do not like school. Like I don't think anybody likes school, but like I
Nobody
don't
really
like
likes
school.
to.
And I'll see an assignment and I'll just be like, let me do this first. I find another activity to do instead of the assignment. That's my fault. Yeah, I know, but it's just something that happens because it's just there and it's easy to get distracted. But I'm really trying my no, because they said that trying is the option to fail. So I'm really doing what I need to do. I'm not gonna try anymore. I'm just gonna do.
You said trying is the option to fail.
Uh huh. To try is the option to fail.
Mhm. That's my first time hearing that.
Yeah. Because when you try things, in your mind you already thinking that you're gonna suck
You're
at it
not,
or
yeah,
fail at
you're
it
not
and
gonna
stuff like
succeed.
that. So when you fail at it, you're just gonna just say whatever. But no, so just do. Don't try. Just do. Period. Yep.
I
Okay.
think that's actually a really good advice. I'll stop trying and do.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, just watching videos and stuff like that. They really be talking about some real stuff. They really be saying some real stuff that just be like, dang, that hit deep, kind of.
You know, and you heard it because you needed it.
Yep. Or maybe y'all needed it.
Everybody needed it.
Somebody did.
Hmm. My well, to touch back on the earlier point, I think the best test for discipline is when you have no motivation.
Who? Who you telling?
Like if when nobody's, it was your wisdom to impart. When nobody's rooting you on, nobody's supporting you, nobody's like egging you to do what you got to do, will you still be able to do what you need to do when you're the only one telling yourself that you should do it?
Yeah. That's what I
And,
was just telling my friend. He's a photographer
mhm,
and he's just been struggling because he just thinks like, wow, nobody wants to buy my pictures. Nobody wants me to take pictures for them or anything like that. And he just feel like if they're not doing it, then I must not be good enough or something like that. And I always have to like tell him, you can't
encourage.
think of it like that. That's not how you think about your business and who you are and what you like to do, because that's your passion. You love to take pictures. You're a photographer and you love to take pictures. So do not let what other people say or do, affect what you love to do. Because it's not about them at the end of the day. It's about you. Whoever wants you to take their picture, they're going to let you take their picture. There's people out there just for you that's going to want you to take their pictures.
Yeah, next time you talk to him, just tell him maybe the place he's at right now is not where he should be. Maybe his talents are needed somewhere else that he's not at. So
Yeah, that's true.
don't just look at it as if people aren't the people around you right now aren't supporting you because they're not fucking with you, but not many people really are trying to take pictures right now. If you go to where does he stay, if you don't mind me asking?
States, bro.
Statesboro.
Yep.
If you
Well, when he's at school, he's in Statesboro. When he's home, he's in Atlanta.
Atlanta. So just tell him to get with some club promoters or party goers, people
But
who go out and like try to
here's
show out.
the here's the thing. I don't ever try to tell somebody to go outside of their comfort zone because that's not where they want to be. I want everybody to do exactly what they want to do because that's what he's supposed to love. He doesn't like taking pictures for clubs and stuff like that. He doesn't like that. That's not his style. And I would never tell somebody to change up their style for anything or anybody because there is people out there who are going to buy his stuff. There are people out there who's going to want them to take his picture. Like there's people out there.
Okay. Or yeah, you say he doesn't like going to the clubs, so he could go to like what are some places? Walmart. They take pictures and shit. He could ask them if there are any venues around or any places that like if they need an extra photographer and just get his name out there.
Yeah.
That way more people will know about him. Like it may not be immediate results, but your name will start to circulate and you'll more people know about what you do.
Yeah, but I don't ever want him to get stuck in like in a situation where he feels like he can't get out of and he feels like that's where he needs to just stay in.
Yeah, like my boy Mark said, you can't really be picky with clientele if you ain't got none.
But that's just like saying that you can only make a certain song or you can only do certain things for people to listen to.
No, not necessarily
But
because
if you start off doing something that you're not passionate about, then people are going to want you to do those things throughout your whole career. That's not fair.
no, see, because all right, look at it like this, right? You can do what you're passionate about until you get comfortable. And once you get comfortable and you start seeing that you're not progressing as you just was, you have to step outside of your comfort zone.
Cause he just
You
said, hold on. Cause he just said gotta do what you gotta do until you can do what you want to do. F what people want you to do.
yeah,
Gotta do what you gotta do until you can do what you want to do. F what people want you to do. If
do
he
what you
gotta
can
do what he
until you can
gotta
do what you
do,
want. My fault, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you're fine.
Do what you can until you can do what you want. What it is, what it means, and for people for what you said that later in his career people are going to expect him to do things. You can always say no because at that point in your time you'll have a stable client base to where you can do what you're passionate about and not have to worry about it being something that you don't want to do. Yeah, you have like you build your reputation while you grow. So what he's doing now, um, he he's probably on a scale from 1 to 10. How good are his pictures? Excuse me. You don't know. This is your friend. Don't lie.
It's I'm not finna lie, but like I'm just saying, like I just don't agree with y'all.
What do you mean you don't agree?
I mean, I don't agree. I don't know. I can't. I don't have to agree with y'all.
I mean, but
We can agree to
what
disagree.
about it? What
But I'm
about it don't you
saying
agree with?
because y'all saying that he just needs to do what he can, like he just needs to say yes to all the opportunities that come along. But I'm saying like it doesn't. Every opportunity is not a good opportunity. You don't have to say yes to everything just because
Oh,
it's going to get you there.
yeah, but
Or like,
one opportunity is better than none.
I mean,
See, but
yeah, but
like you could go. Let's say he gets an opportunity to go shoot at a club, a new club, and he doesn't like you said he doesn't want to do clubs. But let's say he does take the club shoot, right? And he meets some more photographers that can help him get to like some modeling agencies and shit like that. He because The club scene is a great way to network with people around the city, like people that are needed to basically get your name out there. Because there's where a lot of rappers are, a lot of influencers are gonna be. Like if you see like flyers and shit, people are gonna be there, and you could link up with somebody if he's done enough to sufficiently live off of the work he's produced. Then he should do as he pleases, in my opinion. But if he ain't want work, he should go get work. Can't be picky about where you get work if that's what you ask for. Exactly. It's more about. It's not about more. It's not about what you want to do. It's about getting your name out there. See, because everybody has to start somewhere. You may not like going like shooting clubs, but a lot of photographers start shooting clubs. Like you can make a flyer. You could just get a couple pictures of just people around the club. If they're good pictures, you can use them as like demo pictures that you can give to other companies, and they could like see your work.
I feel like okay, so yeah, okay. For me, it's just like, so Marcus, what would you say your genre of music is?
My boy, artist, ain't got no genre.
What would you say your genre of music is?
And another thing, like it's
Let
always
him
good
call
to
in.
have,
Let him call in. Let
yeah,
him
go ahead.
talk.
Go click on the link. What was I saying? It's always good, especially for photographers. It's always good to have variety to your work because if you if you have the same pictures, at some point they're gonna get boring and you're not gonna get work. And then at that point, that's where you're gonna want to try to like expand and do what you can, or expand and try something new. But at that point, you wasted all your time and resources doing the same thing over and over again. So now you have to try to start from the ground up again and try something new. So it's best to get some variety with you as you start to grow and as you start to really solidify yourself in your field. That boy Mark in here. Let me go ahead and welcome, my guy.
All right, I can hear Quan this time. Destiny, can you say something?
Hey.
Okay, there you go. All
right. Yeah, kind of a lag.
No. I didn't say nothing.
Oh.
I said.
But yeah, what was your question?
What's your what would you consider your genre of music?
I would say, well, if I was to ask around, my genre would be rap.
So what if somebody was like, you need to do country?
My boy already did it.
I did do country one time. But
let me hear it.
In a second.
Let me hear it.
I got you in a second.
We'll get to that after.
Yeah.
But I feel like as far as because when you're working and when you got a business, you got your demographic, right? So if my title to the people that listen to my music is rap, it's my job to give them what they want. And it's to a point where people like me enough to listen to whatever I want, to listen to whatever I would want to put out. Like, for instance, couple of I can do examples with music. I can't really do examples with plenty other things. Well, no, I can't. So music, right? We got Thug. Biggest pop off song was what? 2 Cup Stuff. Thug didn't do what is it? Beautiful Thugger Girls, which is the country album. He doesn't do that until he drops 2, 3, 4 studio albums after that. So like you gotta feed your main demographic in order to build that first. That's a person who did it right. Person who did it wrong. Playboy Cardi does.
Well, it's looked at in rap. He always considered himself a rock star, but it's looked at as rap. He does 2 rap albums and then does a rock album and a whole lot of red, right? Socially, like on Instagram, Twitter, wherever the internet is working, people are calling that album trash, even though it's not. It's not like it's not Cardi. It's Cardi. It's just people want to call it trash. That's not what he does. Well, what he does. So that's what I'm saying. Like, not that you have to stay within this box, but you need to prove yourself in this box first before you step out.
Exactly. That's a good point. You can't expect somebody to take you serious if you switch up before they even know what you do for real.
But that really don't. By that logic, I could see what you were saying, Destiny, about him like sticking to what he wants to do. But he doesn't want to do these club shoots. He's got to actively get at these people. He can't wait on somebody to see his page.
And that's what we've been trying to get him to do as well, to get out there more, because he doesn't really post his pictures out there or anything like that. And I think it's because he doesn't feel like that's what people want. His pictures are nice, don't get me wrong, but he's just not very confident in his own craft because he just feels like it's something that's just going to be criticized instead of like, I don't know.
Right, instead of praise.
Yeah.
Well, when being new to any type of field of work, wherever you are, you're always going to get criticized because people have been doing it longer than you, and they expect you to be good. They expect you to be great.
But that's the thing. That's what I don't understand, because if you're coming up and you're trying to make your own way in your own genre of whatever you're doing, whether it's photography, music, anything, why do we have to be put in this box of what is exceptional?
It depends on how you look at it.
The society that we're in.
It's
the society that we're in.
Quan, you take that first, and then I answer after you.
It depends on how you look at it, because being started, all right, so you said you get put in a box, and that box is what you could guess set your boundaries, right? Now you can do everything that you can do inside of that box. Now, what will you do when you reach your limits? Would you still continue to do the same thing, or would you grow and evolve into something better than what you thought you would be? That determines the people that are good from great, because you can be good at what you do, but if you don't improve and you don't evolve, you will never be great.
And who's to say that you're great?
You or nobody. You determine how successful you are, no matter what anybody else says, because success is success is internal. You, like, I know we see social media people that have all this money and shit and all that other shit. They're successful in their own eyes.
That shit cap.
What's cap? What I'm saying, or what?
The people that be having their money on Instagram.
So success is very to you. See, successful to me is when I know I'm successful is when everybody around me and their families are financially stable. That's when I know for a fact that I am successful, because that's my goal. I don't want anybody around me to ever want for anything.
Okay, so I feel that I don't think that as creatives, there's never truly a box, Like, it's always going to be a box as people that aren't creative. Because as long as you're making a product, somebody is with you and supporting you while you make that product, they get what they get from it. Like, if I was to watch your podcast and this podcast made me laugh, right?
Mm-hmm.
I came here to watch you play 2K. But I get on here today and we're having a podcast and we talk about stuff like this. I get upset by the fact that you're not playing 2K. I wasn't here for you. You know, I was here to watch you play 2K. You're not playing 2K, so Quan's not playing 2K. I'm not tuning into the stream. The point is, you want to build up a fan base that when Quan's not playing 2K, Quan still got these streams coming in because I didn't come here to see that nigga play 2K. I came to see that nigga. So I feel that in order to get to that point, and that's the point where any creative is trying to get, you have to get these people to keep coming back for you and evolve. Don't stay in the box, but you should definitely slowly step outside of that before you jump out the window. Because if you jump out the window, you got to land on your feet. You land on your face, it's over with. You know, if all it takes is really for one time, if you're on your way up with a lot of people and in a lot of areas, if you're on your way up, if you jump out that window and fall on your face, that's all it could take sometimes to ruin your career. It's a lot of people that we've seen in this age get their career ruined, and that's it. Lil Pump jumped out the window. Lil Pimp. Lil Pimp jumped out the window with Donald Trump, and I don't think he'll ever be on another song that any three of us enjoyed, if anybody enjoyed Lil Pump before.
And that's what's wrong with the society now. We judge too much.
Yeah, but that's the system we was born in.
But we don't have to continue on with the system.
It's gonna take infiltration. It's gonna take infiltration.
Another thing about what you said, Mark. See, you could, if you land on your feet, you still gotta grow. If you land on your face, you have to get back up, and still you gotta continue to grow.
But that's on the person, though. I mean, to me,
it is on the person.
Restart button.
But you always, no matter what the situation is, make sure that you keep yourself motivated, because you have to be your biggest supporter. Because if you don't support yourself, who will?
Yeah.
I always tell you that.
You do?
Yeah. I always tell you that. You talk about some
She with that. You heard she ate me with the I always told you that. Yeah.
It's like somebody else got to tell you that for it to be, no, I hear you.
We wasn't talking about me. Me and Quan was talking about him.
I always say that. Yeah, I always tell him that.
Well, yeah. Next topic.
All right. Topic is role models.
Oh.
I'll start this thing off.
No role models.
Me personally, I don't believe in role models because nobody out there is like me. So why would I want to be like somebody else?
Exactly.
But I would say that there are influences that I have in my life that inspire me to be better and to grow and to become more than what I think of myself.
I can see that. Like, some people got certain attributes that I just be like, okay, yeah, I want to be.
But as far as like looking up to somebody and like, oh, I want to be like them, I'm gonna do this, such and such.
I don't look up to nobody.
I haven't.
It don't do nothing but repeat itself.
Yeah.
And so if you want to look up to somebody that not already did, you're just gonna go out like how he went out.
Even worse, because you're doing it the second time over.
Right.
And people are expecting it.
Does anybody think Kobe is better than Michael Jordan?
There's people out there.
I don't know.
Are you asking me, or are you just
yeah, I'm asking you. I mean, Kobe copied Michael Jordan's whole game.
Are you asking me too?
Yeah, I'm asking you too.
I don't know.
Do I think that Kobe is better than Michael Jordan?
I mean, cause I mean, from a standpoint, you could say he took his entire game to how he played it, the way he played it, the mentality of how he approached the game, and was great. He just
made it his.
But he doesn't win as many rings, doesn't win as many MVPs because you can't go more than what you're shooting for. You know, like if I'm shooting to be, if I come out with a bag of chips tomorrow and I want to be better than Great Value, if I want to be as good as Great Value, that's all I ever be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe in role models for that exact reason. Like, I mean, there's only so far I can go trying to be you because I'm not you.
Yeah, there's only one me.
I don't know how far I can go. Why the hell hop on your wave? It's a good point.
That was a word right there. I felt that one.
But to answer your question, yes, LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan.
That wasn't a question, but
It
I
was-
answered the question. I agree. Not the question.
Yeah, role models are it's a very uh what's the word I'm looking for? Iffy topic
Yeah.
because a lot of the times the people that are supposed to be role models, or which should be the quote unquote role models, are your parents. You're supposed to look because you are a byproduct of your parents. You are supposed to be better than what they are.
They're not necessarily my role models.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with my parents. I love my parents. But my dad
yeah,
wasn't
sure.
around when I was younger. Still not around. And me and my mom, we're like best friends, but I don't really. I'm Destiny. I'm not Latoya nor am I Quincy. So
I feel like at one point your parents were I think that's the only acceptable role model to me because I mean, as a child, you see all of their shortcomings and their successes. Well, not all of them, but you see more of them because you live with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
Whereas today in a society, like you said, that need to be changed. Like all we see is people's successes until somebody slip for real, and we watch the fall of the empire.
that's because we always, well, not we, but people always hold other people up on this pedestal and be forgetting that they're humans just like everybody else.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
the issue.
People
That's
treat
where the issue comes
celebrities.
in. Yeah, they treat them like gods and stuff like that, and they're not gods at all. They're just they're humans, just like us. They bleed just like us.
That's why you gotta hold everybody to the same standard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I expect you to be respectful, honest, loving, and I like that's it. Like, just be a human being. Be nice. Be kind.
Nah.
That's it.
You can't
Show
expect
love.
everybody to be nice because
Oh
what
no
the
no no
thing
no no
is,
no.
like there's a lot of deep rooted hatred in a lot of people that doesn't even come from home. It's just what they go through in life.
I know that, but like for me, I try to see the best in people until they show me that they're not the best.
As you should.
Okay,
I
so
don't go from like I don't. I'm not finna nitpick all your insecurities or what you lack in certain areas because that's not my job. That's not what I am on this earth to do at all. Not my purpose.
I got a question.
Hmm.
With all that being said, how important? No, not important. How critical do y'all think it is to be a role model for others? Even though we know that you never want to be somebody like you always tell people don't do as I do better than me. But how important is it to be role models to other people?
Um, I'll say I'll say this. I wouldn't say that to being a role model is ideal, but the path that you take, you're gonna have people idolize you because the following that you get, you're gonna have influence over people, and depending on what you do with that influence, is how you will be perceived. So, for if somebody would just, if a group of people were to say that I was their role model, I would tell them that okay, you see how motivated and dedicated I am to what I'm doing and what my cause is. Find you something that you're passionate about and put all your energy into that and see the results.
Shit, you better than me, boy.
Yeah.
Nigga told me this role model. I'm gonna go pick another one. Learn from my mistakes.
But for me, because there's a lot of people that tell me that like I inspire them and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be impressive to anybody. Like I don't want to be impressive. I want to be impactful. I want to help people. Why are you looking like that?
What
More.
was going?
Yeah, like for real. Like I just want to have an impact on others' lives where they can also do good, like yeah, like inspiration, motivation and things. That's cool and all, but like when you get off of this earth, like what do you want people to say about you? That you were impressive? Oh, he impressed me. Or that you were impactful. That you impacted their lives. And that's just the little things. That's just walking like down the street and smiling at somebody, giving somebody a compliment, buying somebody's food. Yes. Yes, for sure.
Impactful over impressive.
Hmm.
That's hard. That's hard right there. I'm finna put that one on the wall.
Yeah, do that.
Impactful over impressive. That's actually really good, Destiny.
Hard, man. She really went crazy with that one.
I can't even take credit for it.
Why not?
That's another
Because,
heard from my videos.
yep, Mike Todd. Mike Todd be
Hey,
spitting
Mike
for
Todd.
real. He be going stupid.
Mike Todd to go.
Shout out to Mike Todd.
For real.
Because he just, every single time I watch his sermon, he just reminds me that he is human too. And I don't see that in everybody's sermon. I don't see that in all pastors. I don't see that. They try to all act holier than thou, but he is honest, open, and transparent.
That's his slogan.
Yeah, he's hot. He always calls his church a hot church,
That's
and
what that makes
that's
sense.
why I like that. I like that saying, honest, open, and transparent. I just want to be hot. Y'all should too.
Been hot.
Know that.
No kizzy. um. Shit.
We're going to the next topic.
Uh. That was all the topics I had. What y'all want to address now?
My sister was talking about relationships, so you didn't even write that in.
Shit. All right, then I got you. I got you.
That's where we're going next.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look it.
All right. So Destiny, that's the one you requested. Go ahead and kick that off.
No, that's what my sister requested. I don't
Well,
really
you
know
have to
what
take
you
your
want to
place
talk.
then.
Yeah, that's your blood. Go ahead and kick that off,
No.
man.
Okay, anyways, y'all know it's Valentine's Day tomorrow.
I thought it.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was on Monday. Oh, it is tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Look, Quan. That's how you know how clear our minds is right now. We don't even know what a holiday is.
Valentine's Day ain't no holiday. Shit.
Hey, you know President's Day is a holiday. You know that.
That's not no holiday.
My dad told me he off work on Monday.
Oh yeah, it's a holiday.
Elementary schools, I think like elementary,
Mhm.
middles, and high schools is out too.
Yeah. If you don't gotta go to school or work, it's holiday.
But college students still gotta go to class.
That is another role model that is placed in society that don't make sense.
What?
A president?
Yes, I don't like that as a role model because everybody falls. Like we had Trump for 4 years as a role model.
No, he was not a role model. He was a role model to some people, but he was not a role model to me.
But he was president though, is what I'm saying.
He was president, yes. And as a leader, that's why they said attitude reflects leadership. You saw everything that was going on in this world. That was because that was based on the leader that we had.
Yep.
You just gotta pray for them. You just can't. I don't want to judge nobody because everybody has their like
Fault.
issues. Exactly. It just be like that.
Well, I understand what Mark was saying, but I mean, because the president is supposed to be a reflection of his citizens.
Yeah, man,
And
Americans look like they look at Donald Trump, man. They're like how we look in Russia and see that same dude stepping down them steps every time you look at him. What's his name? I don't know the Russian leader's name.
Vladimir Putin.
Putin.
I don't
Yeah.
wait. You said Russia?
Yeah, I say Russia.
I think that's right. If I might be wrong,
I don't know.
but a lot of time, when he said it, that Donald Trump was a role model, he was not necessarily to us, but he was a role model to a different part of America. They did look up to him
Yeah,
all 4 years, good or bad. A lot of people wanted to be, a lot of people still do want to be like him and support him no matter what goes on, what he does or what he has done. It's
I mean, you can't do nothing about it.
you gotta teach people to you have to teach your kids to think and be themselves.
That's easier said than done.
I mean, it
People
depends
are
on
easily, because if you know by now, these parents are trying to let the celebrities raise their kids.
exactly. So
So
so wouldn't you agree that it should be taught in the house to be able to think for yourself?
it should be taught in the house, but will it be taught in the house? That's the question. It's not should, because it should be. It's if the parents are willing to do that, because are the parents willing to be the parents and not let what the society or the celebrities are doing affect their children? Because a lot of parents are letting their kids be raised by celebrities.
I mean, a lot of folks don't even know that they're doing it.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
a lot of people are out of tune.
My thing is with the new generation we got right now, it's changing parenting. Like I think our parents, the parents of like this little that decade where technology hit
Mm-hmm.
from 2000 to 2010. If your baby was born in between that, you screwed. Well, cause it's like you don't
You
know.
said 2000, 2010.
Yeah, like I really wouldn't even say 2000 from 2010 because
Y'all
phones
both
came
2000 babies.
at elementary, probably like
Okay, and yes, we're 2000 babies. And
95 to 2010. Nigga, you included.
Oh my god, niggas just trying to upgrade the parameters. Hating that nigga,
But
man.
shut up,
that's Gen Z, ain't it?
cause we talking about
Nah, it-
like when
Yes,
you.
we are Gen Z.
Yeah, I don't know how long Gen Z
oh,
is.
95 to 2010.
For real? That's it,
Yes,
exactly.
I'm in a marketing class, and I am learning about that right now.
we're Gen Z. Shit. You said 95 to 2010? I must have been born in 94 then.
Anyways, next caller, next
Oh, okay.
caller.
I just got some more topics for you guys.
Oh, I ain't finished. I ain't finished that one, and we ain't
Go
even
ahead.
touched on relationship.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
But
I'm on right now.
I feel like if you the parents of Generation Z got it the worst way because they ain't never been on Instagram or social media to even know how much stuff is out there. I done seen so many folks die on social media. My folks probably can't tell you when the last time they saw a murder.
Hmm.
Well, I forgot his name. George Floyd. George Floyd was probably the first time they seen somebody die on camera in a long time. I see people get shot on Instagram like every other month and be watching it on repeat, consistently desensitizing myself. So when they look at me and understand, and when they give me news like, oh, somebody done died, and it don't even register or turn in my brain, they look at me like I'm messed up, but they don't know how messed up I am in their head because they don't see what I see.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks for real.
They
Yeah,
have no idea.
That really sucks.
It does, but that's what was handed to us.
I did
We know
not
it.
like, already desensitized myself to death as it is, man. People like there's a couple of them that shake me, but like for instance, personal shit that go on, right? I lost an uncle in 2011, 2012. I remember that shook me up probably for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The December of 2017 probably shook me up for like 3 days. By that time, I done watched who all had died. I think
Trayvon Martin.
Fredo had died. Chicago. Capo. I don't know if any of y'all had heard of Capo. Yeah, used to run with Chief Keef. He got shot on camera. He was one of the
Who
first
is this?
people to get shot.
Booty Chin.
Fucking Ant, man.
Nigga, Ant. Gang, what up, Ant? Appreciate you coming through.
Why they always got these weird names? Why can't they just be regular?
Because this is Twitch.
Wants to be regular.
Me, you're regular. You're basically regular.
Oh man.
Marcus 9630. Okay, you bot.
Show some love. It don't
And
cost nothing to show a nigga some love.
That's exactly why I made a new username today. Only reason I wasn't in the chat was because it wouldn't log in on my computer. He looked at my phone numbers and called me a bot. Are we touching on relationship?
Yeah, let's touch on that real quick.
Okay.
What does she like? What does she mean? What does she want? She want advice or like?
I don't really know. She just told me relationships and then she left.
Okay.
Relationship. They're not worth it.
First of all, let's figure out like where we're going with this relationship, because relationships can be friendships, parents.
Which one you think she was talking about?
Relationship with a boy. Like boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, Booty Chin, let's touch on it. Let's do it.
All right, so relationships. It can be platonic or romantic.
Yeah, I think she's talking about a romantic relationship.
So that's where we start, romantic.
You want me to ask her?
Yeah. I have up to 6 people on here. That shit hard. I fuck with this so much.
Oh, she's not answering me.
Oh, next topic.
Ha!
No, we can still talk about it.
I want to start on romantic. I had a conversation with my dad the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 50 going on. It'll be going on 55 this year.
Oh.
55,
years together?
55, my boy. Huh?
You said going on 55 what?
Years old.
Oh, that's what's up.
Years old. This will be his 24th year married. And he told me, he said, man, enjoy your life. Do what you need to do right now. Don't focus on females, because they will always come whenever they see somebody with a statue. And I don't want to say that as a meaning of females will leech on to a successful man, a man will leech on to a successful woman too. But the point of what he was saying was, I have no obligation to nobody. I don't have no kids with no girl. I ain't married to nobody. So I'm free, and I should be doing whatever is going to make me better.
Exactly.
So whoever is going to see what I'm doing and decide they want to add to it.
I respect that. That's the truth.
That is true. Yeah,
Everybody have a dad in their life to get advice like that.
It's not even. I got some. Well, basically the same advice from a couple of my family members.
Everybody should have a man in their life to where they can get that advice from. It don't have to be your father.
That's what I'm saying. Like father figure, anything. They don't have. Some people don't have that.
Yeah.
Like at all.
A lot of people don't search for it. I know a couple people that got them and reject them.
Yeah. A lot of people tell me that this is the time to
really have fun and focus on yourself and grow into the man you want to be. Grow into the person you want to be, because this is, we're going to use universal advice right now.
What advice you need, Aunt?
Yeah, what you need help with, bro?
What you need help
A
with,
lot of
man?
times they tell me that relationships right now are pointless because everybody's the relationship that you're gonna get into, you don't know what you want from it, so it's just gonna be a waste of time.
They don't know what they want from it because they see, so like we said earlier, it's about the celebrities and about what they're doing in their relationships and how they're going about their relationships. They're seeing that and they're like, oh, I want that. I want that kind of relationship because just
That's what
because
they
the
see.
pictures are cute.
Yeah,
I think it's so dumb. That is so dumb to me because when people got mad at the whole Offset and Cardi B thing, I
Hmm.
that nigga Offset talk about fucking a bitch in every song.
every song still do it.
The hell you thought was finna
They
do?
don't care until, because if it was just a regular dude, regular schmegular dude on the street, they would not care because he's not well known. That's why.
Mhm.
That's why it's just it's everybody is just brainwashed with this
Yeah,
whole celebrity thing.
that's how they did to Safari. Remember before he blew up and he was with Nicki? Nobody fucked with him when he came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're like, who is this nigga? Oh, that's Nicki Minaj, ex
Don't
boyfriend.
matter no more. You're no longer with the moneymaker, man.
Yeah, you just some nigga.
And that's just that just happens though. But yeah, I believe in that. I believe that this is like we're in our 20s. We should be able to have as much
Hmm.
fun and do as many things as we want to with no responsibilities at all. Ain't nobody got no kids that I know of. Ain't nobody,
Yep.
That's the
not
wood.
you knocking on wood.
Yeah. Hey, and what you need? What you need advice for, bro? What you got going on?
Yes, Aunt. What's going on here? Huh?
Hope it ain't no baby.
He got a baby on the way.
No,
No,
don't be speaking that shit into
I
existence.
wouldn't.
Come on
Wish
now.
don't do that.
Come on now. We
I'm gonna
was
pray
just
about it.
talking about manifestation. Relax.
I'm gonna pray about it.
His username,
Everybody on here is
man.
gonna have a kid.
That boy ain't ready for no child.
Y'all gonna have kids.
You
No,
tripping? You go ahead and mute you real quick.
Yo, I'm effing with this thing and it's set on silent and watching right now. Ah, thank you, Booty Chin.
Mr. Coleman is gonna have. Mr. Coleman is gonna
Yeah,
have
I'm fucking with this.
kids.
One second, I'm driving. What?
Mr. Coleman had kids, nigga. Marcus is chilling.
Marcus Emmanuel Coleman.
Mr. Coleman will have children. That's daddy right there. That's Papa.
You can be a mister too.
When I have kids.
You ain't a mission till you
Marcus
turn 30.
Emmanuel Coleman is gonna have kids. By
What's up with all this negative
Whoa!
energy you sending out, bro?
Whoa!
What you got going on? What's your issue, Destiny?
you said
Yeah,
what?
you. Why you just wishing kids on people?
Oh,
Whoa!
you're not wishing kids on people.
That would have sounded like I had a deadline.
Oh no. Yes, I want you to have kids. I want to be an auntie. No.
What?
Nah.
Oh,
What'd you say? What was the question?
have kids.
Oh, do I want to have kids? Yes. I'm gonna have 4 of them.
You're gonna have 4 kids? That's a lot of kids.
I know, right?
That's too many kids.
Ain't too many.
Well, you better
Never
get
too
started
much.
now.
Never too much.
Hello, Red!
Y'all better get started now. I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna write it down. Whenever I write stuff down, it usually comes.
Oh,
It usually comes true.
write that down. I will tell you when to write it down. Don't write that right now. You see where I'm at?
Yeah,
Ain't good for no baby crib.
I can help.
Make room for the baby crib.
Mhm. I mean, why the baby gotta be at your place?
So you
Where else
want
you
to
go?
my family?
Oh, so I mean, I mean,
Be that father figure.
He said, "Oh, you want to separate my family? Okay."
so you're gonna be living under your parents' roof with a baby and your girlfriend?
Why are we even?
Or your baby mama?
The tongue speaks life and death.
I'm speaking life. Baby is life.
A baby is life, but it is also
a baby is life, but that's dead.
A baby is life and also the death of your individuality.
God damn, that motherfucker over with. Oh no, that's cap.
Because once you have a baby, you're not living for yourself anymore.
No, I mean, well, can't speak.
Somewhat. If you have a baby, if you have a child and you're not living for your child, then you are not a good parent.
Okay, say that to everybody's parent. That everybody say that to everybody whose parent is not in their life.
They know that. If your parent, okay, so
you don't have to teach me because I already know. I'm living through it. I'm a living testimony.
But I was really thinking about this earlier too. For you to live up until you have a baby, you are living for yourself. Everything that you do is for your best interest, right?
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, you meet somebody, y'all have a baby, y'all bring that child into the world. Now, both of your jobs are to live and make sure that your child is straight until they can become their own person.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I mean, if y'all didn't want to have a baby, just say that.
We said it multiple times.
I want a baby right now. I don't want no baby right now. I don't want no baby right now.
Somebody better have a baby.
For what though? You have a baby.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can't have a baby.
Why you can't?
Well, thank you.
Why you can't?
Me, why I can't?
Why you can't have no baby?
Cause I can't have a baby. That's not like it's not in God's plans for me right now.
But God got
huh?
But God got my.
I mean, I'll write it down and pray for it.
You gonna wake up with a baby?
He gonna get somebody pregnant.
That sounds very devious.
It's not devious. I just won't.
Wishing baby on somebody else? Yeah, that's devious.
That shit evil.
Evil. Huh?
You think so? I think babies are beautiful.
When you want them.
Oh, I gotta tell y'all something. My baby died.
Oh man. Neon?
Mm-hmm. It was my bird.
What? You dead serious?
Mm-hmm. I got a new one though. Y'all want to see him?
What happened to Neon?
I don't know. I think she was sick.
You ain't take her to the vet or nothing?
It was only 3 days. I only had her for 3 days.
No, she's not still there, is she?
She died in 3 days.
That's your new one.
Okay.
His name is.
You said your bird died in 3 days?
Yeah.
How? So you bought a bird, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And 3 days later it died?
Yeah. We had a funeral and everything for him.
There wasn't no 90-day warranty or something? Get your money back?
Oh yeah, that's why I got that bird. I exchanged it.
How do you exchange? How do you exchange?
Why are y'all laughing at my situation? That was my baby.
Because it's not equal exchange.
How you exchanged the dead bird? What you took it?
How you gonna?
I had called them.
She walked in
that I had to bring in the bird to get another bird.
Can I have another?
y'all are mean. I'm gonna go.
Don't leave.
Y'all are annoying. That's not fit. Why? That's not funny. My bird died.
It's not funny, but how do you exchange a dead bird? We're not laughing at your situation. We're laughing at what you said.
This was something that Yes, Nadia, because they keep laughing. They are laughing in my face about it. And that was my baby. Neon was my baby, and they're still laughing.
No, we're laughing. The insurance policy is just what's tripping us up. Rest in peace to Neon.
Rest in
But
peace, Neon.
it was the word choice because you said exchange, and that just
That's what it said on the receipt. It said a dead exchange.
they gotta reword that. This is the reason why Generation Z is messed up.
This is the reason why y'all are messed up.
What you mean?
Y'all are laughing about my dead bird.
But
Like,
listen
I had
though.
that bird for like 3
But
days and then
listen.
it died on
Yeah,
me.
we stand united. It's us.
But listen.
It's
You
y'all
said
against me.
No, it's not.
you
It's
said
not.
you exchanged a dead bird for a new one.
I did for a
And
new
all right,
one.
let me explain to you. When I heard that, all I thought was, what the hell is this store finna do with a dead bird?
Don't ask me. They probably just had to make sure that it was really dead or something.
Okay, and that was the funny part, because
Or
what if they
maybe
just
they give
told
it
them
to their other animals to eat it. I don't know.
what like we're not laughing at you, or what was his name, Neon?
I want to get off of Neon. Let's just let her rest.
Let's go to the next topic, man. Rest in peace.
And you need to stop going on the camera like this. You're doing too much.
Rest in peace, Neon.
Rest in peace.
That's why I should never told
Yo,
y'all.
can I join and speak on my topic? Are you at your house? You got your you have a whatchamacallit on your camera? Webcam?
Oh no. Call that boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna just call you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna just call you.
Yeah, fuck the whole thing up.
What up? Yeah, for sure.
They can hear me?
Y'all hear him?
Yeah, we can hear you, folks.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. So basically, let me put my window up. Hold on. Alright, so basically, right? Quan, he knows a little bit more about the situation, but it's this girl that I've been talking to, and I've been kind of I've been stressed out lately, and you know, I cried the other day.
Right.
You know? And it's a situation that's really been bothering me, because I wouldn't say that I really don't like her. It's just like, you know, the topic that y'all speaking on, I think that's going to come into, like, in reality.
Which topic? Pregnancy? We didn't talk about what?
When y'all talk about kids coming in the world and stuff.
Oh.
I think
you got somebody pregnant.
Yeah, that's the thing. She ended up getting pregnant, right? And we didn't know. I think she was a month and 3 weeks pregnant when she went to the OBGYN.
So she's not pregnant no more?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. And she had a miscarriage. Yeah, she just had a miscarriage like 2 days ago. And what I'm asking is, like, I don't know how to, like, handle that situation. Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say I'm relieved, because at the end of the day, you know, something died. He or she, you know. But
please shut up.
And I deep down, I really feel like I'm kind of upset about it. But at the same time, I'm a little relieved that it didn't happen with her.
Right.
That's new. You want to go at it first?
So,
give it from a female perspective.
What kind of advice you look for? Like, how to handle the situation that you're in now?
How to handle the situation, because lately I just been, feel like I've been avoiding her.
You've been avoiding her? You feel like that? Then
he almost got stuck with a baby with her, but then she sadly lost the baby. So now you feel a little relieved, because now you don't really have to deal with her.
Right.
You're not obligated to deal with her no more.
You said what?
He's not obligated anymore. Well, he's not gonna be obligated anymore to deal with her.
Yeah, like that's kind of hard because how is she taking the whole miscarriage?
Yeah. She already suffered from depression, and like me being me. Yeah, me being me, I'm not affectionate. Like I honestly don't care, but I haven't expressed that to her. Like I'm being nice. I'm trying to make her feel better, but like,
okay,
I don't care.
So first, Mr. Ants.
Yes, ma'am.
You said stop laughing.
I ain't never heard nobody. I ain't never talk respect. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. You said you don't care about like what happened to her because you know that affects her as well.
I know. Look, but see, that's how I'm saying. Like, I treat her right, and I do right by her. But deep down, I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, I'm not happy with, you know.
How long has this been going on?
I'm not happy with her.
How long have you felt this way?
I felt like that before she got pregnant. Like, it was really like a slip up. We was in a relationship, and we still. I honestly don't know if we broke up there or not because I showed love, but I don't know how she feels about the situation and how I've been handling that situation because I'm not really an affectionate person, so I wouldn't know where she's coming from and understand how she's feeling and what she's going through emotionally because I've never felt like that. But at the same time, I'm still upset that I lost a kid, and I think this is my second miscarriage.
Different period. Girl.
Yeah, period.
Okay, so I think that since you're
go ahead, I'm sorry, Dessi.
I was going to say, since you are a little sad about it, you need to talk to her because y'all both lost a child. It wasn't just her, and it wasn't just you by yourself. Y'all both lost a child, and I think y'all need to just heal from that. Like, y'all are able to talk to each other, and then eventually you can, let that relationship go. But you never want to like burn any bridges with anybody because you never know when you're gonna need somebody.
That's how I feel because at the end of the day, but like I honestly was kind of like falling a little bit for her because of the simple fact that she was happy knowing that she was pregnant. And in the back of my head, I'm stressing because I'm like, oh shit, I really hope that she ain't pregnant. And I wouldn't say I felt guilty. I felt the need to be there for her because at that time, she could be having a child.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to just leave her by her lonesome. Like I fought with her. She cool. It just some shit that she does. It just drives me away from her.
Well, do you talk to her?
Yeah.
When's the last time you talked to her? Like really?
I'm not talking about no pay and buy and what you doing. I'm talking about like really sitting down and having a conversation with her and communicating with her.
Yesterday, after I found out she like that happened, like I took like I think I spoke to her for like 3 hours straight, 3-4 hours straight. Like we had a whole conversation about what could have been, and I was trying to cheer her up because at the end of the day, something just died inside of her, and that something was my child. So I wanted to be there for her. I didn't want her to feel like she didn't have nobody because at the time she going through some stuff with her family and friends, and that's really kind of how we got together in the first place because she never really had nobody. I was really the only one there for her and making sure that she was good while family and wasn't really treating her like family and friends. And I was that emotional person that was there for her. And that made me stay along because at the beginning I kind of didn't really want her, but I slowly grew on her because of the simple fact that I know she needed me emotionally.
Well, I'll say this: I ain't never had I've never had a pregnancy scare. I never had a miscarriage, so I can't really too much speak on what you should do about that. But I can say as far as sticking around where somebody, because you feel like they need you, is never the right reason to stick around. I feel like in every relationship you should have these folks that either aid and abet you and push you forward or motivate you and help you in ways. And if she's not doing that, then you
motivate each other.
You said you motivate each other. Okay. Now
we motivate each other to do better, and I like that about her. She's not giving up, and some people you can't just help, but I see it inside of her. I feel like, if we work together, it could be something great.
If you see potential to work out something great, then I feel that what needs to happen is that as y'all had the conversation about what happened with the miscarriage, I feel like your emotions and how you felt about the relationship before the pregnancy and how you feel after should be conveyed. But only you need to really, really like think about, because if you got somebody that motivates you, 9 times out of 10, every other girl you get with is going 10 times out of 10, every other girl you get with is going to have flaws. So just really assess things that you don't like about her or things that you can't live with. Because you are almost with child. As far as sex is already an emotional connection, an emotional tie that'll never go away. Being with child, y'all souls are like connected, or were connected in that month and 3 weeks. So I don't know if you really start over with somebody that you was literally preparing to hunker down on your life with. Now, I'm not saying try for round 2, but I think you should at least assess if staying is an option that you want to go with.
If you don't want to stay, then I say get out. Don't be in a relationship just because y'all have history or anything, because that's not going to be fair to her, nor is it going to be fair to you, because at the end of the day, it's all about both of y'all's happiness, and neither one of y'all need to be miserable, but y'all need to make sure that y'all are being honest to one another about what it is that you truly want out of what y'all have together.
And I told her what I really wanted, and it's been times where I tried to break the relationship apart and just like be friends, and she didn't take that well. Like, I honestly think she delusional. Like, we almost got to hit, and I don't want to have to hit this girl.
Okay, if you finna go hit somebody, then you need to go ahead and get stepped.
Listen,
stepping before it gets to some type of violence.
She hit me though.
Listen, you was a man, okay? Eat that up and leave and walk away.
Listen,
walk away. I'm like so serious.
She's bigger than me, bro.
Let me address something that I wanted to address earlier.
All right, what's up?
So, and when you talked to her, what you said the other day or yesterday? When last time you talked to her, when was it? Yesterday or the other day? Yesterday. All right. So you say you talked to her for 4 hours, couple hours?
Yeah.
All right. So when you guys were talking, what was the topic of discussion? Happiness?
Yeah.
You explain that.
Happiness in the sense of I didn't want her to feel like I was leading her on and having her feeling one way while I'm, feeling another way. And I didn't want to lead her on to the simple fact that I know that she has a good heart, and I didn't want to be leading her on to that situation. So with that miscarriage, it was like an eye opener. Like, damn, I'm over here thinking another way while she's feeling one way, and then the miscarriage just popped up. Like, fuck, now I gotta, not got to, but I want to be there for her.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, now that you guys are talking, how many times did you address how you felt about the situation with her?
About every week since we've been together.
Did you bring it up yesterday?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What was her response?
Why do you want to leave me so bad?
What?
Yeah.
What did you tell her?
That was, yeah. What was your response?
I told her the truth. I didn't sugarcoat nothing. I just told her, it's time for you to go.
You saying oh, I'm sorry for saying nigga, but you saying something to her,
ma'am,
that is like, that's making her confused. You're not telling her the whole truth.
I promise you, put this on everything. I'm telling her what it is.
Don't put it on everything.
I'm putting it on everything because I'm telling her what it is. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. I ain't to her, and I'm telling her my feelings, how I feel about her relationship wise. Because in my head, and me telling her, I don't think it'll work out. I told her that.
You saying you don't think it's gonna work out.
And that's what she's owed.
It.
She is owed that.
But are you ending the relationship? There's a difference between saying that you think that it's not going to work out and just ending the relationship. Did you end the relationship?
Saying that.
She's saying, did you just say that it's not going to work out, or did you just say?
She like.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What she said?
She said, did you say you were ending the relationship, or did you just talk about it?
I told her.
Told her what?
She asked. I told her that I didn't want to be with her no more. But I told her that just because I don't want to date you and be with you in a relationship, I still want to be there for you emotionally. Because I care about her feelings. But at the same time,
that is confusing.
I'm not gonna work with her. Huh?
You need to, if you're gonna break it off, then you need to break it off. That whole I know you want to be there for her emotionally, but that is just confusing, and that's probably confusing her, and that's why she's like, "Why are you saying this to me?" Because you're saying that you want to break it off, but you still want to be there for her emotionally. You can't do that. That's playing with somebody's feelings. Does she love you? Do y'all love each other?
No, we never said it.
Okay, well, she somewhat likes you, I guess. So she's going to be confused as to why, like.
She put it?
No, bro.
What was that?
Not that she
called. Go ahead.
Sam, what was that?
Yeah, bro. Join back. Nigga said she pooted.
I ain't never heard that. But that was.
And you thought that came from me?
Hey, it get violent now.
He sure did say that though.
Bruh said, what was that? She pooted?
Yeah.
I just got back.
So what do you think? Another thing on. Okay, speak said. I wouldn't say it's playing with her feelings because she know what it is, and I'm telling her what it is. Say it at the same times because she, from what I'm doing, actions that I'm doing, she probably thinking that it could. So she probably still.
So you're playing with her feelings.
So does your actions support your statements?
Hell no.
See, so
exactly.
You're
so you're playing with her feelings. Exactly.
No, I'm saying
you need to be a man about your decision. You need to be a man about your decision. You don't want to be with her, so don't be with her. Do not continue to string her along. Okay, she ain't gonna have you either.
But what you saying in that same sense, you already said that she done shown you traits that you're not okay with, that you can't live with, that you can't stay with. So you can't be the one that give up.
You're gonna be miserable.
It's not even you gonna be miserable. You literally cannot help her.
At all. You already talking about you haven't spoke to her and that you just by yourself. It's only gonna get worse from there.
So it's gonna go to a certain. It's gonna go to a certain point where you doing for her, and right now what
when I live. You get blocked. I ain't even gonna lie.
And
is my heart lagging?
Yeah.
Am I? I'm lagging.
Yeah. You hear?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yo.
It's fuck. But
yeah. I know I ain't tripping. You hear him?
No. My advice to you is to tell her the truth. Tell her the truth, and then do what you say. You said that you can't be in a relationship with her. You can't, like, y'all not in a relationship. You're not like fucking with each other on that type of level no more. Then you can't for her like that no more. But you said no, not at all. But you said you want to still be there for her. So tell her, I know we're not really on the same terms, but don't think that you're alone. I'm still here for you.
I think that's what I'm doing.
No, but you're saying that, but you're not doing that. You're saying, okay, we can't be together, blase, but you're still talking to her like the same way you were talking to her. You have to
Yeah.
practice what you preach.
All right. So you think because I got a block. When I left earlier this morning from my school, I blocked it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, pause. You blocked her, but you want to be there for her emotionally. You're not.
No, this was before that. This was before that. Like after today, I was like, you know what?
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna just handle that. Huh?
Who? Wait, hold on. Why I say I got 4 people in here?
Shit. Staying lit.
Yeah, staying lit. Hold on.
Staying lit.
Mark in here. Who the other person?
I
didn't send you the link, so that's cap.
I'm about to come. I'm in.
No,
it's you and that girl.
Yeah, I'm talking about the video part.
What girl? Me, girl?
Yes, Destiny.
Yeah,
I got a name. My name is Destiny. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, my bad, Destiny.
All right, but look, Aunt, you cannot do that. You cannot. Ain't no way you can tell her you're trying to be there for her, but you can't be with her because y'all were friends to the point that y'all fucked. Once y'all break that's done. You need to have space from that. You gotta have space from that. And I know I said I don't believe in space, but you need to separate because that entire relationship got to be completely eviscerated in order for y'all to be friends. Y'all to hit that restart button, y'all got to clear y'all history.
All right.
R.
Y'all talking about relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she need to.
You said what?
She need to stay on.
Well, no. You need to block her, tell her what it is, and
then
wait. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm blocking.
I already did.
Okay, do it again, but this time in it, and then block her.
No. Hey, if you already told her that you just trying to that you don't want to be like she got to know that ain't no way you could be there. Because if you stay there and help, you still with her.
No, I'm saying that conversation that we just had, that's how I felt. But today I made that shit official. Now I'm having second thoughts.
Oh well, no, don't have second Hey, man, stand on your word, bro.
I did.
Go back.
You know my word.
Yeah, stand on your word.
Because I did tell her
We're
how I
talking
felt.
about like somebody's relationship right now.
You heard?
I'm gonna send
heard
you
it?
out a link.
Your what?
Huh?
Say that more time.
I said that I had kept it real with her, and I told her like this, we couldn't do this anymore, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she blocked today. That conversation, that me blocking her, that happened today.
Got you.
That now I'm having second thoughts, and I was trying to see like, did I handle that right?
Yeah. I don't think.
Log into it and then type something.
Type something.
She's not talking to you.
Log in and type on something to her. I got you.
What? Wasn't talking to you.
I got you, Destin.
Thank
Bro.
you.
All right.
This nigga, bro.
But yeah, she a block, man. She had the great, man. I couldn't do it. My heart was telling me no, bro.
But my body.
No.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
We got change topics.
Yeah.
I just want to say, everybody listening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that I really fuck with this segment and this how you handling this thing. Like, I really fuck with this. Like, I want to see more of these, man.
Appreciate it. I got you.
I really enjoy this. And then, you can do that too. You can when you get more viewers, you can speak on anybody in the chat that need help, and y'all can just speak on it in the
Yeah, that's the whole reason of this.
Yeah, this hard. I like this.
Appreciate it.
Cause I don't really see nobody else doing this.
No, because a lot of people pre-record their podcast, so it's usually between them and their guests.
All right.
Okay.
All right, bro. Appreciate you for coming through.
All right. And you think y'all can constantly get people to come in?
What you mean?
Like, to speak on?
Yeah.
Whenever y'all having topics of discussion, y'all can like invite people to come and join the talk.
Yeah.
Y'all just speak on it. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this.
Thank you, and
you the link. You was gonna
say thank you, Dessi, and thank you for your time. And really appreciate
Mark, you lagging like fuck.
I'm lagging.
Y'all talking over, and I can't hear him.
I was just saying that I appreciate y'all time. It was a good conversation. I need to keep it going. Oh God.
Follow my Instagram at Destiny's Destiny, podcast at Destiny's Destiny, Twitter Talks with Des.
Hell yeah! Can somebody send that?
I got you, bro. I got you.
I bet.
All right.
Appreciate it, Destiny. I enjoyed your time, Mark. I don't know if you're that.
Nah, he disconnected.
He probably in the chat. Appreciate it, Mark. I'm waiting on that mixtape, man. You and Quan, man. I heard something. I was riding. Oh yeah, let me tell you too. Mm-hmm. I ain't tell y'all. I was riding, bro. That bitch be thumping. That bitch thumping.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
No problem, man. Keep up the good work, bro. I'm fuck with you, man. I'm gonna stay in and watch too.
All right, appreciate it, bro. Be safe.
All right,
ready. Okay, so you guys, give me like 5 minutes. I gotta make a call real quick. So hold on. I'm gonna add Mark back in here so you can talk to him, Destiny.
Okay.
Are you getting it off?
No.
I'm get out of the topic. What we just on?
Oh, my sister wanted to do a topic.
Well, what we
already talked about sex.
Yeah. She said sex?
Not me.
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of horny in there tonight.
Who talked about
She said talk about soul ties.
I want to let me add this monkey.
That was a good one.
Oh, honey lemon pepper, honey.
All right, there you go. Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Mark.
Yeah. I mean, everything has already happened. Everything that time is just.
Mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Big Booty Juice 21.
All right. So, give me like 5 minutes. I gotta make a call real quick.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be you and Dessi.
Yeah.
You said what?
Am I still lagging?
No, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. My name is Destiny, and I am going to be your host with Mr. Marcus.
School, girl, school. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Marcus. You can follow me on Instagram at MAUHKUS. I make more music on the way, coming soon. This is a preview, hopefully, of Destiny podcast. But I'm gonna hush on that.
Yes, it's Destiny's Destiny. That's my podcast name. You can follow me on Instagram at Destiny's Destiny. My podcast is called Destiny's Destiny. And you can look on Google and find it. It'll pop right on up. Spotify, Apple Music, it's everywhere.
Bit time.
And then my Twitter is Talks with Des. So, yeah. I guess I don't know how Jaquan is going to add all of this stuff in there because I don't really know how this works, but this is kind of cool.
Right now, we live and it's going to stay up.
Ooh, we're live.
Mm-hmm.
They done seen all my crazy faces.
Yep.
Sorry.
They seen the whole movement.
They finna have a good old time listening to us talk. Who's all on here? It's just us two?
You know that shit?
No, we sitting at 3 viewers right now.
Who else is in here?
I don't know. Anybody in the chat want to speak? Chat, talk to us if you can. I know
what's going on. So, Marcus, how has it been, like, with your music?
Well, I mean, things just really slowed down just now. I went from being located in Jonesboro, making that 40-minute trip up to the studio in Lithonia to now. I mean, we all Daytona based as it is. So I just moved in. You can see I got my lights behind me. My room reacquainted and put my sauce back on it. And we're going to hopefully make some magic in this room before I leave. So, but yeah, I definitely got, I want to say 2-3 more single drops coming. Got a tape on the way. Should have a couple videos done as well. So I mean, we busy.
Okay.
How's everything going with the podcast? How we looking on the next episode? Sunday.
So I recorded the podcast yesterday, but I haven't been able to record it today because I just been running around doing errands. So after this, I have the greatest opportunity to edit tonight.
And we're gonna edit tonight, right? And not let procrastination win.
Yeah. We're editing tonight. I was supposed to edit like earlier today, but time just got the best of me.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's gonna be out. It's gonna be something magical, I guess. I don't know about this podcast. This podcast is kind of different from my other podcast. I think every single time I do a podcast, it'd be different from the last one.
Mm-hmm. That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah, I just be talking about almost any and everything.
You hit me with the same message. I'm leaving.
What same message?
I'm saying, like, if you give me the same message twice, there ain't no reason to me keep listening to the new stuff. I'm just gonna listen to the old one.
Yeah, that makes sense. So,
but that's never gonna be the case with Destiny.
Period. So, oh yes, I got some great news.
Mm-hmm.
So I told you about my manager, right? I got like 91 followers on my Instagram page right now.
Mm-hmm.
Clap it up, snap it up, because I got like 74.
Oh, I remember
for the longest, and I'm almost at 100. So I am very, 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 very excited. Can y'all stop talking? Are y'all listening to us? Are y'all watching us? Y'all watching us?
Not you going to the audience.
Why you say it like that? Anyway. So, but yeah, I have a manager. My followers, I'm almost at 100 followers on Instagram. Woohoo! I just made a Twitter. I got like 6 followers on Twitter right now. Huh? Oh. But like, I'm super excited. I'm also like, I'm very excited because I have a YouTube channel now.
What?
Yes, I'm about to be going like big screen visuals. Everybody loves a visual podcast, like being able to see somebody talking.
Yes.
Instead of just hearing. And I know that was something that you like too.
Mm-hmm. That's I'm big on that. I can't. For me, I mean, I'll listen because I know you. But you podcast, I can't just sit down and listen to a voice. I need that picture.
Yeah. So that's something new that's coming. And what else? Oh, special guests. Yes, I'm gonna have at least one special guest a month.
Okay.
Yes, that's my plan and that's my goals. I have to create a backdrop for my podcast, and once my money come through, I'm getting the stuff for my podcast.
Period. We budgeted, and every dollar is gonna have a place to go because we learned.
Exactly.
Okay.
No other way. And that's exactly how it's about to be.
Yo.
What's up?
What's poppin'? All right. What you guys talking about?
We were basically just plugging all of our black owned, black created, black established businesses.
Here's another thing, y'all. Don't try to like sit at a table that is already built. Make your own table. That's what me and my friends did. I have my own PR, which is one of my friends. And then I have like my manager is one of my friends as well. So like just build from there and just, rise on up to the top, honey.
And good plug. That was also episode 3 of Destiny's podcast 4. Episode 4. Episode 4 of Destiny. So y'all need to go check that out and have a seat at your own table because
it'll be out tomorrow.
No, I'm talking about the last one. The last one was episode 3.
Oh, the last one was 3, yeah.
All right, y'all. Some good progress.
So for
we got it.
Okay.
Okay, let me get down.
3 new topics. You can start it out. Go ahead.
All right.
Self-reliance.
To me, self-reliance is something that I struggle with for a while. Basically, what I feel self-reliance is, I'm going to get my definition out before I go deep into it. I feel that self-reliance is being able to, like the word say, rely on yourself. That's dependability. That is accountability. That's holding yourself to what you know is right and what you know is wrong, and picking to do right more than you do wrong. Because we all will mess up and we all will fall short of the glory of God. Because that's just how we was built to be created. So I do feel that I've been doing a lot better with self-reliance. One thing I do with me, one rule I have, if you think about it, do it then. Procrastination will get the best of you if you allow it. So my rule is, if I say, hey, I should probably work out right now, instead of saying I'm going to do 20 push-ups tonight, I'll get down and knock out 20 push-ups now. If I feel like I should do my homework, that's something I'll either do my homework. I need to do my homework right now, because if I have thought, that is basically my alarm clock to go do this in order to be able to rely on myself. Because if you can't depend on yourself, how can anybody else trust you? You can't even do right by
Marcus.
me.
You sound like my last podcast.
Shameless plug. It's settling in.
I like that.
You wanna get on the next Dessi?
Huh?
Say you want to get on the next, or you want me to go?
You can go.
All right. Self-reliance is very important when you wanna when you want to be an entrepreneur, because you have to understand and comprehend that you started this. You want to see it, and you have the vision to know where it's gonna go. So you have to rely on your. You have to put your all into what you can.
Yeah, I think that all just ties in with being disciplined as well. Like, for you to be self-reliant, you have to make sure that you're disciplined in all areas of life. Like Marcus was saying, you just need to just go ahead and just start doing what you're thinking about at that moment, right then and there. Because if you don't, you're going to put it off, hold it off, and everything else, and then you're going to be stuck looking stupid with the dumb face as to why these things are not getting done and why you're still in the same position that you were in 5 months ago. Because you still putting off, not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
You ain't changed.
Huh?
You ain't changed nothing, and you expecting the results to change. You ain't did nothing to help that.
Exactly. The seasons change, but you still doing the same thing. Doesn't make sense. Make it make sense.
Still walk around with them shorts.
Make it make sense.
Take to Jesus.
Next topic. Marcus.
That was a fast one.
Yeah.
What do I have to do for you to make a song for me for my podcast? What do I have to do? Because I swear I've asked you so many times.
Find the beat on YouTube and I'll do it.
Why do I have to? I want you to find the beat.
Cause if you leave it up to me, I'm gonna take it to Jurassic Park and make it the most.
I want it to be something catchy that represents my podcast. You're
okay.
Creative. You're an artist. You're an artist.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got you.
When you gonna do it? When you gonna have it by?
It'll be done by March for sure. That's putting it off. I want to say I'm gonna get cracking on it this week. I can promise you a finished product or something to present to you in 2 weeks.
So on the 27th.
Let's go March, just to keep it somewhere where I can remember.
That's the weekend of the 27th, but okay.
Well, yeah.
Marcus will have my jingle.
Okay, so next topic of discussion is self-empowerment.
Destiny, go ahead, because I can't leave that one off.
Oh, okay. So basically, self-empowerment. Let's see. Where do we want to go with this?
You need to tell the folks about all the stuff you've been telling me, because I done heard it a million times over. They need to hear it like I done heard it, because you done beat that shit.
That's because I have to continue to repeat myself when it comes to you, because you're a hard-headed little man.
I ain't no little man.
Little man.
Ain't nothing about me, little.
Okay. Anyways.
Big ass 260.
Shut up. Anyways, self-empowerment. I just feel like for instance, Marcus, he always talks down on himself about his music and about who's listening to his music and things of that nature. And it's like, dude, why are you, hurting yourself even more than you need to? Because what you put out is good. What you put out is great. everything that you put out, you're not going to just put it out just to put it out. It's a reason and a season for everything, and everything that you do is amazing. So I don't know why you always, talk down on yourself and don't believe in your craft. And sometimes you'll be thinking way ahead instead of living in the present.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You have to empower yourself by just remaining in the present, remaining in the time that we are in right at this moment. It's a lot. It's a lot in this world that goes on, but like staying in the past is just going to bring you depression. You're just going to be sad about all the things that you used to do and all the things that could have been, when in this moment now you can change all those things. And then when you're going into the future, it's like you're just having anxiety because you just don't know what the outcome is going to be for everything that you try to achieve in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
another part of it is basically how I pretty much came up. Anything that I've been good at, I was taught to be good at. And the way that teaching comes to me, I'm the type that I got to run my head through this brick wall before I'm going. Like, you could tell me how to get around the wall, but I'm going to run through that brick wall.
Because you're stubborn and you hard-headed, because you feel like you have to get it out the mud. My whole thing is work smarter, not harder. Why would you want to work harder when you can? It's clearly a door where you're trying to bum rush into.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly a door, and you don't even want to open the door.
But my thing, I don't see it as me not opening the door. It's for me. I talk to myself like how I would have a coach or a band director talk to me. Like, I need that aggressive voice in the back of my head because that's what keep the motor running. Or at least that's
you need to.
Yeah, I need, but that's how I always kept the motor running. Like, I'd be like, yeah, man, that shit ass. As long as I can keep saying that shit ass because I know I can do better, I'm gonna keep striving to do better. Because I look at the old shit I make and be like, man, that shit bad. But I know I don't put on.
But why would you say like your stuff is booty? Like, why would you even say that? Why would you even want? Like, yes, some things you can be like, okay, this is not as good as my last. This is not as good as my last record. You can say that. There's going to be some things where you're going to be like, okay, it's missing something, but you don't have to say that it's complete booty. You don't have to say that it sucks or anything like that.
When I say it, I don't mean it as it's ass, but it's like my new shit harder.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Let me say something.
Go ahead, Quan.
I look at it as if it's not great, it's not good enough. So therefore, it's ass.
And that's how I click.
If it depends on what you're doing. See, if you're passionate about something and you know something that you put out, you know something that you really worked on is going to be great, you know it's great. You're going to call it great. If you feel like you half-assed it, you're not going to call it good or all right, you said this shit was ass, and you're going to try to do better. Mm-hmm. And if you don't, then you're not going to be able to get better. Because you're not being truthful to yourself. You're not being honest with yourself.
That's not necessarily true. I'm not saying that you have to. I'm not saying that you calling yourself booty, like you calling yourself booty is not okay. First of all, you can always say that like what you're doing and how you're going about that situation and how you're putting out this content. Some of your content may not be as good as the last one, but instead of saying that it's booty, you can just say it needs some area in growth. Like, I can grow in a certain area in this particular project that I'm working on. Why does it have to be ass,
Because it's not great.
But guess what? What I'm trying to say is, instead of saying that it's ass, just say that this needs work or something.
Okay.
Go into a growth mentality and not a lack mentality when you're talking about your own things and your own content and your own projects. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying that it's ass, because guess what? You can add a little something to that and it's not going to be ass.
Yeah.
Right.
You just have to figure out what you need to add so then it won't be what you think is ass. It just has an area that needs to be grown within that particular project or content that you have, that you're trying to create. It's nothing ass about it.
Excuse me.
And that's noted. That's along with the list of advice Destiny has given me that I need to take.
Thank you.
I mean,
You had
1,999.5.
So Destiny.
Yes.
A lot of people need or can't take advice without it being stern and direct. So a lot of people are okay with being mediocre. So if you, let's say, actually, I'll use an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
My own example. A while ago, I met this. I was at the studio and I was on stream and I was making some songs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one song I did by myself. I didn't like it. It was, to me, it was ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mark told me it's only gonna get better if I work on it. I listened to that song like 2 times. Haven't heard it since. But I like continue to practice like more and more on making better music, or not even better music, getting more comfortable making a song.
Mm-hmm.
And it did become better than what it was. But
Mm-hmm.
Mark said what he told me was, I told him after I listened to it that shit was ass. And me telling myself that just helped me understand that this isn't my best work. I have to do better.
Yeah, because in that same token, how we can finish the song and be like, man, that's ass, right? It's a couple songs. I'm in there and I'm recording. I got my headphones on. I just took my headphones off and looked at somebody that's running like, yo, like, this shit the one. Like when it's for me, it's just a difference in that feeling. Like if I don't have that pure feeling like this is it, then it's ass to me, and that's just how my brain was wired. Like it can't be in the middle.
Well, then you need to rewire your brain.
Why?
I don't know. That's how I really feel. Like there's no middle. Either it's going to be great or it's going to be ass. There's no in between. I can't be in between. In between, get forgotten.
Why do you feel like that's a bad mindset, Destiny?
Because I love the Lord.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah. And everything that the Lord makes is excellence.
Right.
You are excellence. Everything that you create is excellence. And that's just period, point blank. And for you to say that what you're creating is ass just because it doesn't sound a particular way, I just feel like you're just talking down on yourself. And it's more negativity to what you have going on. I understand where y'all coming from, saying that you have to say that to make something greater or better, but it still is like you don't really have to talk down about what you create, because everything that you create is not going to sound the same as the next thing. Because guess what? You could think a song is ass and then you put it out and then everybody is going to be like, this song is amazing.
Mm-hmm. So definitely, right?
Makes it that much better. Getting that reassurance. Well, this again, this is how I've been operating. I ain't saying it's correct, but it make it that much better when I be like, man, that shit ass. And the nigga, listen, but what you talking about? This shit hard. Well, boy, you don't know what I got waiting on your ass, boy. I got that fire in the club.
So definitely, right? I want to send you the song I was talking about, and I want your honest opinion on it. Okay.
Are you finna send it now?
Hey, I'm gonna take my 5-minute break as well. Go ahead, clock out. I'll probably be back on stream, but if I'm not, man, hey, man, y'all niggas are doing amazing work. I appreciate everything y'all have said. This is if I come back and y'all not here, I appreciate everything y'all said. Y'all niggas are great. Continue being great black people and setting the role the example for these folks to follow, because they will follow, because they follow everything. It just take them longer. Just take some people longer. But this is a wave, man. Continue setting waves and creating trends and being the people that y'all are, man. I love y'all.
Love you too, buddy.
Peace out.
Peace and blessings. Destiny, what's your number? Or you could DM it to me if you don't want to say it on there.
I was just about to say it on here. That would have been horrible. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, see, but when it comes to like your craft, when it comes to your craft, to me, it's like you putting all your effort and energy into this. So to be honest with yourself, to say that this isn't my best work. Okay. To be honest with yourself and say that this isn't my best work is I think it takes a lot of self-reflection, because you don't want to lie to yourself.
Yeah.
And if you feel like there is something that you need to improve on, do it. Improve.
I'm not saying that you can't improve on anything though. I'm just saying you don't have to talk down on what you're creating. Cause it's gonna, like, in the beginning, it's not gonna be exactly what you want it to be. So you don't have to talk down. I'm not saying that, because you know that what you put out is good and great, and it's going to be good and great. But I'm just saying that in the process of doing that, instead of thinking of all your projects or certain projects as just being completely just ass and just horrible, it just has areas of growth. And there's some things that just you have to, like, work on. It's not necessarily just booty though.
Yeah. Well, when you get a chance, let me know what you think about that.
Oh, my bird is. Hey, sugar. My bird is chirping.
Birds chirping.
Yeah. She probably want to watch some more TV. Hey,
Is
Nipsey.
it a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I just call him Nipsey though.
He blue?
Yeah.
Are they blue?
He's blue.
Gotcha.
I just say he's a boy.
Mm-hmm. I
And
mean,
then
who's
later
really?
on, if he's a girl, then I'll just change the pronouns. Yes, Nipsey.
Okay, so we went over self-empowerment. Last one is self-education.
Ooh, I love this. I love this for us. I could talk about this all day long.
Self-education. Um, the I think that is very important to be in tune with yourself, to know yourself, and to always be able to learn more from yourself.
Are we talking about like self-education? Like when you're saying self-education, where are you going with it?
Self-education, as in your relationship with yourself, with your body, your mind.
Okay.
Like, what is your take on self-education? What do you mean?
I'm thinking like, like the normal things of like just enhancing your own knowledge and self-growth by reading books, getting more into like your religion, spirituality and things of that nature. Just educating yourself a lot more on growing and improving the life that you want and the person that you want to become.
Okay. Um. Well, we could take both points,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'll let you go first.
Okay. So for me, I think self education is so important, especially like reading books and things of that nature, They really help you to understand your issues and your problems that you have in life. And the places that you want to get to, whether it's running your own business, becoming, a multimillionaire, things of that nature, it actually helps by reading books. They never tell you this, but knowledge is in the books. They're telling you the secrets in these books, but nobody wants to open the books. The books are always closed on the table or something like that. But the answers are in those books. They're telling you the blueprint of how to get to where you need to be. And people are not taking advantage of those resources. And we have those resources and are easily able to access these things with Amazon, the library, the internet. We just don't want to do our own research about it. But once we understand that, once we start reading books, start getting into the word, being the Bible or whatever religion that you're in, starting to like really appreciate that and just being in the present moment of this time, then I feel like you will start living a life that you will feel the most happiest and the most appreciative of. It just all comes with like the education, because a lot of people grow up with trauma. They grow up with trauma in lives and they don't know how to handle that stuff. And usually, like, I don't know, like in 2020, once like COVID started, I think I just started to really like, I was able to really sit down with myself and really analyze areas in my life that I wanted to change and grow in and things of that nature. And there's some areas that was like, okay, you need to fix this now before you start going into this relationship or this relationship. We have to continue to evolve, especially as humans. There is no way for us to stop. You can't stop learning. You can't stop trying things and doing things. You just cannot stop. Every day that you wake up in the morning, that should be a new day for you to open up a book, turn the pages, read the book, understand it, get to know it, learn something new each and every single day. It's going to help you in the long run, help you to live a life that you will feel the most happiest about. And I think that's like truly the key to success, and truly what success means is just being happy in your life. I don't think it has like no type of monetary value, or it's something that is a career or anything. I think being successful is just being happy. And for me, happiness is being able to love. I love to love. I just want to give everybody just all the love that I can in any way possible.
That's
Making
beautiful.
Huh?
Said that's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to make sure that everybody is just, because everybody doesn't get love and nobody really knows how to love these days. It's very rare. They mistake lust and love as like the same thing, and it's not. They're two totally different things. And for you to even to understand that, you have to grow and expand your knowledge, expand the person that you are, step outside of your comfort zone. Why would you want to stay comfortable when you can step out of your comfort zone and get to where you need to be?
Because a lot of people are so used to everything that's familiar. They don't want they A lot of people are scared of the unknown.
And that's
That's
the
where the
problem.
fear is rooted. They would rather do stick to what they know and be miserable than take a leap and try something different that can actually change their whole situation for the better.
And that just
But
sucks.
because they don't know it, they won't take that chance.
That sucks.
Hmm.
It's not right. Because once you start taking chances and start doing what you feel, that's when you be the happiest. You staying and doing what other people want you to do, it's not going to do anything for you. You're going to be sad and you're going to live a miserable life trying to live up to other people's expectations when you don't
Exactly.
have to.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
I guess I'll go on my little point of view now.
Mm-hmm.
My point on self-education is a lot of people are unhappy with themselves and they don't know why, and they're looking for the answer in other people instead of getting to know themselves better. And that's the whole reason. That's a lot of reasons as to why relationships nowadays are really failing. You pin all your happiness and all your trauma and all your negative energy. You expect one person to be able to fix that. You don't, when you yourself don't know how to fix that. Hello,
Are you done talking?
No, I got a text. Oh man, I'm tired. Excuse me. So I think if everybody would stop looking for happiness in relationships and start to actually look for happiness in themselves, a lot of people would see that a lot of the situations that they put themselves in could have been avoided, but they didn't know how to handle it, basically.
You know, some people find their worth in relationships. They feel like if they're in a relationship, then, you know, there's somebody that they weren't if they're single. There's somebody better than a person that's single because, you know, people really think being single is like a plague. They don't want to be single for nothing. They think that if you're single, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, nobody can be single without it being, oh, you must be crazy or something got to be wrong with you to be single. You can't just be single because you enjoy being alone and being by yourself and you're okay with that. A lot of people are not okay with being single and being alone. They have to be with somebody. It's sad. It's such a sad thing because
It's very sad, and they feel like they hate being single, and when they do get into a relationship, they wonder why they're miserable. It's because they just get with anybody that shows them any type of attention, and that's not what you should go in a relationship off of.
Nope, it's not. But you know that kind of like happens when you're like, cause you know back in middle school, I think that's when people really started like that boyfriend girlfriend thing, and then once you get into high school, that's when it's like who you dating, who you with,
Yeah.
and everybody wants to be in a relationship because everybody think that's what the thing is, and like those in grade school, and it's ridiculous because it's like that's not necessary when you're that age. You shouldn't even want to be in a relationship. Relationships are not as they're not as simple as people want to make them seem. They're like more complex.
Being in a relationship means that you are obligated to the other person.
Yeah, and when you're 13 and 14 years old, why are you trying to be obligated to somebody else?
You don't know. You just think it sound cool.
It sounds cool, and then they wonder why. Like some people have never been out, like never been single before since probably like middle school, and once they get single, they don't know what to do. They don't know who they are because they're losing pieces of themselves as they continuously getting into relationships with other people.
Yeah. That's what I mean by people need to really get to know themselves before dealing with any other person, because
if you go into a relationship looking for love and you don't love yourself, how do you know what to feel? If
Yeah,
you go looking for basically fulfillment, what are you going to do when that person leaves?
because at the end of the day, God created us all to be whole. He never, and a lot of people always say they're my other half, and that's not true. They are not your other half. Both of y'all are whole. When y'all were created, y'all were whole. Okay, y'all were not broken. Y'all were not in pieces. The things that you go through in life, they kind of create the pieces in the brokenness. And I said this in my podcast that I'm releasing tomorrow. So y'all make
Okay.
sure y'all go check that out too.
Oh yeah,
But
look that up.
yeah, like we're not we're not meant to be half and half or anything like that. We shouldn't like the pressures of being in a relationship is too much. Everybody wants you to be in a relationship. If you're a good looking dude or a good looking girl, it's just why aren't you in a relationship? Why are you single? Like what's wrong with you? It's never it's never it's never like what are your interests? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? It's never something simple as that. Like everybody doesn't want to be in a relationship and there's nothing wrong with not being or not wanting to be in a relationship.
Because a lot of people have this idea in their head that if you are attractive somebody, you have to be with somebody.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
It doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense at all.
I don't know where this came from, but you just run with it.
They show enough do. They be taking off with it. It's not okay. Don't be laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just the way you said it.
They do be taking off with it. Nah, that's
Yeah.
Quan.
That's the same. Oh, tell him I say what's
What's up, Cha Cha?
Okay. She kind of helped me through it.
But yeah, I just relationships. I think relationships are beautiful.
They
But
are when they're for the right reasons.
yeah, when they're for the right reasons, they are beautiful. Love is amazing. I love love. I already said that. I'm probably like I think I'm a hopeless romantic, but I have hope. I love romance.
Yeah. Why would you say that you're a hopeless romantic? Why do you say that?
I don't know, cause I just love love. Anything that has anything to do with love is just amazing to me. It's just the little things you know, just appreciating somebody, like honestly appreciating somebody, not just saying that you appreciate them, but like making it known and putting in the actions of like you truly appreciating somebody. That is amazing to me because not a lot of people do it. I don't want to hold like I don't want to give people like the bare minimum when it comes to things. And the
Mm.
bare minimum is being truthful, honest, loyal, respectful. And there's a lot of other things that are just the bare minimum that we have really the standards are low when it comes to relationships nowadays.
The bars in hell.
The bar is hell. For real. This is ridiculous. This
Yeah,
generation sucks when it comes to relationships.
it's crazy out here.
But that's because the relationships are based on sex. It's based on lust.
Yep.
Yeah, lust.
It's not based on anything else but lust.
But a lot of times,
Yes. Yeah. What's
people
up?
don't people don't understand the difference between love and lust.
They don't.
Sometimes like sex is cool, but that doesn't. She should not build your relationship.
They do not understand. And that's the problem. Because nobody, for one, love never fails. So if it failed, it was never love at all. It was never love. That was not love at all if it failed.
It's a lust.
And that's what the Bible says. So I'm going off of what the Bible says. Love never fails. Love is patient and love is kind. Love is not boastful.
Ever. When no one say.
And everything else.
Exactly.
So it just like,
I feel like I wouldn't say I'm a hopeless romantic, but the love that I have, I know to be real when I find it, like when it's reciprocated.
Yeah.
So if anything less than that, then I know it's not real.
It's not. You'll know. I think like when you find the one, because you have to find it.
Yeah.
But when you find her, you're gonna know that that's the one. Yeah, you're gonna.
You're gonna fail.
Excuse me.
Who is CannabisQuan? That's you?
Excuse me. Yeah, that's my other. That's my tablet.
Okay. But yeah, so you'll know. Always, I think I'll know too.
You'll know though. You'll always know.
You'll know.
It'll be like, wow, this is.
And it's not gonna be apparent at first. It'll take some time, but you'll know.
Yeah.
They said love is blind. Guess I'm Ray Charles.
Not Ray Charles.
Let me see. It's 11:45. I'll probably get off at 12.
Okay, that sounds good to me. That's 15 minutes.
It's been real nice talking to you, Destiny. I'm fucking with this collab.
Yes, you too. We got to do it again.
For sure.
We got to do it again. I'm just like really excited for like the other things that we're going to do. Because this is only the beginning.
It is.
Eventually, I'll be back down in Atlanta. I'm supposed to be collabing with all of y'all. You, Marcus, Kev, all y'all.
It's lit.
Yes.
Welcome
I'm very
Stone
excited.
Mountain.
Huh?
Welcome to Stone Mountain.
Yeah. That'll be so much fun. I'm really excited. What we're doing and who we're becoming, it's just an amazing experience. It's like we all decided to like grow.
It's crazy that we all came from Jonesboro too.
Yeah. All of us from Jonesboro. You went to Jackson with me.
I knew you for a minute, Destiny.
Yeah, that's so crazy. When you had them cornrows.
You remember that?
When you had them cornrows and you dated my cousin.
Who was your cousin? Oh,
Frankie.
No, I saw a while ago. I saw her at some hibachi place.
You did? Did you speak?
I mean, I ordered. I mean, she had like she ain't knew me, so I was just like, well, fuck it. I guess you don't know me. I didn't want to be like, oh hey, and it's what up.
Yeah, I understand.
But she always had some type of animosity towards me for some reason.
What did you do to her? What did you do to my cousin?
I didn't do nothing to her, really.
You cheated on her?
No, she broke up with me.
Oh, that's not funny.
I mean, it was just like it wasn't even a real relationship.
That was in like middle school.
It was like 6th grade, 7th grade. Yeah.
Some real young stuff.
I fucked around and asked her out. She said yeah for some reason.
Why did you ask her out?
I honestly don't remember. I remember I remember why we broke up though.
Why y'all break up?
So one day I had a dream. I'll never forget this. I had a dream. It was a weird ass dream. Um, it was we was walking down like the hallway naked. Like it was just, and it stuck to me. So when I woke up, I told her about it, and she was like, "Yeah, it's not gonna work."
Wait, what was the dream about?
We were walking down like a hallway or something naked, and that was the whole thing of the dream.
And she said it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
She said you had a dream. You told her about your dream, and she said, this is not gonna work."
I was like, well, shit, you know.
And you was real chill. You was a real chill dude. You ain't make no fuss.
What was I supposed to do? Damn, the bitch done broke my heart. That shit was bad, man.
That's not funny, but that's horrible.
Yeah.
In middle school, I wasn't allowed to date.
The relationship didn't lead to school, shit. No cap. To say that we dated was for like it wasn't even a week. It was bad. It was all bad.
Oh, that don't even count then.
Yeah, so I don't know why you keep bringing it up.
Because that's I didn't know that y'all was only. We had dated so effed up. But no, like it's because I don't know. It's the only. It's like one of the things that just continues to remain like. That's true though, because a lot of them relationships never went on a single date. That's so true. They didn't. They was just walking to each other's lockers and holding each other's books. Oh, y'all remember the circle of love? You remember the circle of love?
The circle of love.
Remember when they had us walk around the whole hallway to get?
Yes. Oh my fucking goodness. That was the dumbest shit ever, bro.
Oh, that pissed me off.
The circle of love. Well, take a trip around the circle of love. I'm like, bro, my class. That shit was so stupid because you would have to walk past your class.
Yeah.
Then go back. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? You remember Miss Smith?
Oh, yes. She like her dad played golf with my granddad.
Wow.
Yes.
So y'all was kind of cool.
No. I didn't know this until after I was out of her class.
Got you.
But she was an evil woman. She was an evil woman. She had some animosity towards everybody.
She was so miserable.
She was. She did not like her job at all. Who did you have at Jackson?
Miss Clemens.
Oh, we had the same class.
We did have the same class.
I like Miss Clemens' husband.
Yeah, he
taught us chess and stuff.
Yeah.
He was cool, but Miss Clemens,
Miss Clemens was on that bullshit.
She reminded me so much of Miss Smith.
She was Miss Smith before we knew who Miss Smith was.
Yeah, Miss Clemens. You remember that book? I don't know what the name of that book is, but you know the teacher who was in that dark black dress with the white face, and then like Miss something 5th grade class or something. I don't know what the name of the book is. She had that mole on her face, and it was like a chalkboard. You read that book in elementary school. They read it to all the kids in elementary school.
Say it one more time.
It was the book. The lady had a mole, but her face was like very like pale and white, and she had black hair and she had black clothing. But like I think her socks are striped or something. Maybe not. That book? Yeah, that book. I don't know the name of it though.
Oh, you talking about that book?
Mrs. Something.
Miss.
It start with an F.
Miss Farkles.
Miss Farkelson.
5th grade class.
Oh, that book. It's a book. That's a book as well. She had the role. She got Dessi. She was a teacher.
Oh, it was Miss Nelson is missing.
Yeah, Miss Nelson.
Miss Nelson is missing.
Or Miss Nelson's 5th grade class.
I don't remember that.
Wait, no. What is it?
Miss Nelson, that was a good book. That bitch scared me though. She was a little bitch.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That book was like in freaking elementary school. Was it? Yes. That was like
Excuse me.
I remember reading a lot of stuff.
What was it about? Like, what was the whole gist of it?
About this mean old teacher. This book.
Miss Nelson is missing. I don't think I read that.
What do you mean? Where was your childhood?
Shit, I don't know.
You don't remember this woman?
Oh, no.
Wow.
I actually do not remember that book at all.
I don't remember that book. That bitch used to bully them damn kids.
Yeah, but I think a couple years ago she died.
Miss Clemens?
Yeah.
I thought it was Miss Barnes.
Miss Barnes?
Yeah.
The math teacher? Miss Barnes didn't die.
I heard she died.
Oh man.
Mm-mm.
From Jonesboro?
Huh? Yeah, from Jackson.
Jackson Elementary School?
Yeah.
Wait, you went to Jackson Elementary School?
Who?
Marquise.
Oh my god.
That's not his name.
Marquand.
She just called me Marquand?
Yes.
Why do you think it's a M in my name?
She just being ignorant.
No,
I see.
maybe because I keep thinking you be that guy that be texting on her thing when you don't follow her.
That's what I'm thinking about too. That's cool with you. Yeah.
That's crazy. But it's the last 3 minutes of the stream, so I'll let you plug yourself in for the last remaining couple minutes.
Okay, y'all. So my name is Destiny. Follow me on Instagram at Destiny's Destiny. Follow me on Twitter at Talks with Dest, and follow my podcast at Destiny's Destiny on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Music Podcasts. Well, Apple Podcasts. I'll be posting tomorrow. So exciting. It's Valentine's Day. Everybody spread the love.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! You got any dates?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Shit, nah. It's a little dry over here on the love side.
Well, it ain't gotta be love, It could just be a little little crush.
Yeah, none of that.
None? Oh,
None.
I'm sorry.
None. Yeah, me too. What about you?
What about me?
You got any loves or likes that you got going on tomorrow? Any dates?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm supposed to be helping somebody with set up a little Valentine's Day.
Oh, you got a little secret admirer?
Huh?
You got a little secret admirer?
No.
No, are you just treating yourself?
No, I'm helping somebody else.
Oh,
But somebody had asked me. They said that they was going to take me out, but I don't know if they really are.
when did they say it?
They said it today.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't really know them like that to be going out on a date with them.
How old are you, Destiny?
How what?
How old are you?
I'm 21 in April.
In April. See, you should have started with in April.
Why?
Because you're not 21.
I'm 21 in April.
It's not April.
It's almost April.
You still got 2 months.
Okay.
Okay, but the whole reason for me asking you was when at the first chance the first chance you get, I want you to get strapped so you can protect yourself.
Oh no, for real. I was just on the phone with my mom earlier today, and I was telling her that I'm gonna go to the shooting range to practice shooting. So then, like when it comes to me having to defend myself, I can just.
Yes, but also it's having a gun is not all about shooting. It's all about being comfortable in stressful situations. So
Oh, I'm most definitely gonna be chilling in those situations.
not chill. You need to be calm.
Chill. Yeah.
Okay. So if you do get your gun license and all that, also take a self defense class.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Well, it's 12 o'clock. You know what that means. Stream is coming to an end. Appreciate everybody that came through. All
Thank
the
y'all.
participants. Who knows? Destiny might be back on here. Hopefully. Appreciate you for coming through, Destiny. I really do. Good
Yes, no
seeing you.
problem.
Haven't talked to you in a minute, but
You too.
it's always good seeing old faces or familiar faces. I ain't gonna say
Yes.
old.
It ain't old yet, honey.
That's why I didn't say it. Yeah, see. Okay. But all right. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
All
Bye,
right.
I don't. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out how I leave this thing, but thank you for having me.
Thank you for
Bye.
joining. Bye.